sounds like the experts at Optima. Their team of tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $2 billion in tax debt for people just like you. The IRS is not stopping, so don't wait and don't take them on alone. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, call Optima today for a free consultation.
Call 800-613-8836. 800-613-8836. 800-613-8836.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Running a business means wearing multiple hats. So if you're like me, you probably started out using your personal phone, taking client calls and texts nonstop. As my business grew, I needed something smarter. That's when I switched to Quo, the #1 business phone system. Quo works right on your phone or computer. No carrying 2 phones, no clunky landline, just one easy app you can try for free. Your team can share one number and handle calls and texts together like a shared inbox. Any teammate can jump into the conversation so customers get faster responses. And Quo's AI assistant summarizes your calls and responds to customers 24/7, so you never miss a lead or opportunity. All this starts at just $15 a month. That's basically 2 coffees. You can even keep your current business phone number. Find out why 90,000 businesses trust Quo. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Quo for free at quo.com/market. That's quo.com/market to try Quo free. QUO.com/MARKET.
5-star Google reviews are the best reviews any company can get. This drumbeat represents one. Many companies have some. And this is how many Search Kings has. Search Kings has over 1,500 5-star Google reviews. No wonder Google hand-selected Search Kings as a Google Premier Partner. You want to stand out where your customers are online? Switch to Search Kings.
Greetings and citations, fine shits.
Welcome to Sam Roberts Show.
Oh my goodness. What a time, what a day. On a thirsty Thursday of all things. Of all things. Welcome. Welcome to Sam Roberts Show. I hope everybody's doing great. It's a breakup from the bitter cold here in New York City. Everybody's celebrating. They're like 38 degrees. That's what's up. Let's get our swim trunks out. Mike, did you do your polar plunge this year for New Year's?
Of course.
Oh.
It was fucking brutal this year.
It's been a tough winter, man.
And the tide must have been out, so the water wasn't deep for like 30 yards out, just to find some water that was like deep enough to actually plunge into.
Right, because you got to get shoulder deep at least, because otherwise, like when you're even waist deep, that's painful.
When you're in the water and submerged, it actually does. It's like very invigorating and refreshing.
But when you say submerged, you mean neck?
Yeah. It's when your body is wet and exposed to the frigid air. And then what gets bad, I was discussing this with Troy when we came back from the break, but a lot of people who do this are doing it as like a bar bet or like, they're
not ready.
I want to do it like we're going to, they're not.
Weekend warriors.
They don't understand what everything is going to entail. Like you have to have a process, like have your warm shit laid out and ready on the beach. Like be ready.
Or somebody runs in it.
Yeah, be ready to get dressed. Well, that's...
I guess it washes off in the water.
This is the problem is these people get out of the water. They've forgotten where their stuff is.
Because they're in shock.
They're freezing. They're confused, and they're just running around in...
They're in a panic.
Fits of laughter because of the the adrenaline dump from the actual plunge. So you're in this like sort of euphoria, but your body is like, holy shit, what's going on? Like, your extremities are going numb. You can't feel your toes.
Yeah, I guess it's like the opposite of when you see, I mean, it's the same feeling, though, of when you see somebody get, like, lit up on fire and they just have no idea. They're just running around in circles, have no idea where they're going.
So it leads to this chaos on the beach. So, like
the Golden Jubilee.
Effectively.
But with cold people.
With human bodies. So, like, I do these even when it's not New Year's. So, like, I have my process, like I have my shit laid out so that I can get it on in the right order, dry off. Like it's gonna suck a little bit, but I know what I'm doing. And this process gets interfered with. It's keep bumping into me while I'm trying to put my fucking pants on.
Yeah, I mean, because the polar plunge is when you go, it's off Coney Island, right?
So, like, I have my process, like I have my shit laid out so that I can get it on in the right order, dry off. Like it's gonna suck a little bit, but I know what I'm doing. And this process gets interfered with because wet, sandy idiots keep bumping into me while I'm trying to put my fucking pants on.
Yeah, I mean, because the polar plunge is when you go, it's off Coney Island, right?
Yeah.
You go to Coney Island on New Year's Day, and everybody just runs and jumps in. But, like, I guess the New Year's Day version is the tradition, but you're saying you do it, you might just go on a Sunday.
Yeah, like if I'm down Long Beach Island during the off season, or I did one in Cape May in March once that was particularly frigid.
And you prepare in advance, or you're just like day of, you have your process?
You don't really have to prepare much in advance. I mean, you know what warm clothes are.
That's right, sweatpants.
No, yeah, you take I'll take like a tight, like a legging or something like that, some sweats. And then you want to have a few layers. Like you want to have like a couple of thin layers and then a top layer just to insulate yourself afterwards and just start rewarming your body.
I mean, that is a thing, right? Like most people who are just going as a lark or like you said, a bar bet or whatever it is, aren't even thinking on that level. They're just going to go like, oh yeah, water's going to be cold, it's going to suck, and then I'm going to get out. They're not thinking like, okay, there's a whole process here. It needs to be ready for me because my body will be in shock. And then I need to be able to condition my body back down to going back to normal.
And then what happens is, beyond the chaos on the beach, the bathrooms in Coney Island are not designed as changing rooms. They are designed as bathrooms.
Those are those new Mamdani bathrooms, right?
Not the new ones, although that is one Mamdani policy I support.
Is he putting bidets on them too?
He should.
He should, because once you start using bidets, like you can't use anything else. I mean, the amount of toilet paper that you use after you get used to bidets is insane.
And he comes from that part of the world where they water their butts after
he's French
defecating. So, yeah. Let's, bring a little bit of that.
That's right. Culture is what it's called.
It's the kind of diversity we're looking for.
I celebrate it.
But they're very. I think those bathrooms are probably like 100 years old, the ones in the pavilion right off of the beach. So you go in there. I want to go in and take a piss before I do this.
You can't piss in the cold water because your body's in shock? Or because, shrinkage?
It's more... It kind of takes a while to get out there. And then, we drove this time, so you're looking for parking and everything like that. So you just have to take a piss. And you want to be able to, like... slowly disrobe, get yourself set up. You got to take a fucking whiz.
You do.
But you go in, and there's a wave of people who have already plunged.
Oh.
And some of them have decided that they need to get dried off and changed in the bathroom.
Because they're bashful.
So you go in there, and it's just wet, hairy, many overweight male bodies getting changed, and some of them are trying to use stalls to do it. So it's just a massive humanity. It's like one of the mosh pits that you gentlemen are so fond of.
Oh yeah.
I'm just trying to get to a urinal and take a whiz.
You just want to use the bathroom for what God intended it for.
I would like to use the facility.
Yeah, but it probably is some overweight fellas that are like, well, I did do a polar plunge. Like it's their sort of I use my body, and my body's effective.
And people have everyone's got a backpack or a duffel bag, so it's a sardine can in there, and everybody is wet. So it's there are many elements of unpleasantness to the polar plunge.
It sounds hellacious. No wonder you like to do them when other people aren't. Do them on your own. Yeah, I guess you have to do the one that general population shows up for because it's the tradition. But I'm sure that the ones that it's just you running in cold water for God knows what reason are more pleasant.
New Year's Day, it's a fun event. The boardwalk is open, all the bars and stuff. So after you do it, you go up and you kind of warm up, and you drink up on the boardwalk. You get a burger or whatever. Nathan's is open, so there's a line around the block for hot dogs. It is a lot of fun.
That's unusual that hot dogs are that popular.
It really is, yeah. Who would ever have thought? Yeah, you meet him and it completely blows your mind.
That's right. Many have become vegan. Wow. Well, I'm glad you did it.
Yeah.
I'm glad you did it.
Yeah.
I've never even considered doing anything like that. You know why? Too cold.
It is. I will tell you though, when you're actually in the water and submerged, it feels quite nice.
All right. And I'm sure it feels like an accomplishment as well. I've also, never considered running a marathon because it just seems like just a long time of unpleasantness.
There's something about it's just if you have all of that energy, you either need to do something to work it out of you. It's almost like a deep tissue massage. It's just we're going to take this, so you're not going to. Otherwise, you're bouncing around the fucking walls. You can't sit still.
Right.
It's almost like something feels off with your body if you haven't done something physically intense for the day.
Yeah, I guess especially when you train your body to expect that kind of thing. I guess that's why when people who just spend all their time just sitting on the couch inactive, their body gets used to being inactive. So the idea of doing anything that involves motion
becomes torturous.
Right. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Well, I think there's going to be a lot of couch dwellers this weekend as we head to championship weekend for the NFL, the conference championships. Woo. We're already there this weekend, and I have my picks. As a matter of fact, I'll call them my locks because I put a lot of thought into who I would pick. And Travis, I know you probably have been waiting for this, so you know where to plunk your money down.
No.
I will say, I'll take that as a yes. I will say, for the record, this is not to be considered financial advice. I'm not a fiduciary.
21 and up.
Yeah, 21 and up. This is just my picks. But I have thought about it, okay?
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
A lot.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So you've got the Patriot.
Is this a Lisa Simpson type thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's right. That's right. So you can call your New England against. Yeah, I think I've got you got Patriots in Denver on Sunday. That's an easy one. The Broncos are boring. It's got to be the Patriots. No doubt in my mind. Has to be. On the other side, you have the Rams in Seattle, right? You know who loves Seattle Seahawks? Susumu.
Oh, why?
I don't know.
He loves Seattle sports.
He loves the city. He's not from that city. He loves the city of Seattle. He's my board op on the wrestling show. It's one of the things that makes him him. He loves the city of Seattle, and he loves his Seattle sports teams. He loves
So he likes the Mariners?
No.
Oh.
Except for the Mariners. He does not like the Mariners. He likes all the other Seattle teams.
So the Seahawks and
Yes.
the Kraken.
Well, he still celebrates the Supersonics. Well, he's got hats and jerseys, so he celebrates them.
So he likes a team that currently exists.
Yes.
One team that has not existed for a while now.
Yes, he loves that team.
And he does not like the other two professional teams.
Yeah, I'd never heard him brought up any Krakens And I know for a fact, because I've asked him many times about the Mariners.
Uh-huh.
He does not like the Mariners. That's not his team.
So he doesn't like all Seattle teams.
No. But
he just likes the football team.
But he swears by them. And the Sonics and the Supersonics.
They don't exist.
Well, he wears Sonic stuff
They're
all the time. He loves the Sonics. He's got a Sonics hat that he wears all the time. Sometimes he starts getting braggadocious, and he shows up with a Seahawks sweatshirt on, and then he'll show everybody as if everybody's impressed. You know what's under my sweatshirt, and he'll pull it off, and there'll be a Supersonics jersey or T-shirt on under it.
So he just has Seattle days?
Most days are Seattle days. He loves Seattle. And so for me, I mean, you got to root for the Seahawks. You gotta want Susumu to succeed.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have a dog in the fight.
Now you
but
do.
That would push me
now
over
you do.
to Seattle.
Yeah. Then we're all going to be rooting for Seattle. Because we want to see and maybe we'll get him on the wrestling show to maybe he'll do his own halftime celebration or something like that. You know what I mean? Like something that we could all celebrate with him.
So is he really excited?
Throw a Molotov cocktail at a federal building?
100%. He's very excited.
All right.
He's very excited, but he's nervous too. You know, he doesn't handle emotions that well. He's very nervous about it. And he told me he's taking it one day at a time.
What does that mean?
I don't know. There's just the one game. I don't know, one day at a time. But throughout the week, Seattle won last weekend, obviously.
Yeah.
So between last weekend and this weekend, he said he's taking it one day at a time, which I'm not 100% sure, what that means. There's no games.
Is he just constantly anticipating it and looking forward to it?
Not even just accepting it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Look. He handles his stuff the way he handles his stuff.
Yeah, I guess.
I also that this Seattle quarterback was one that the Jets were like,
oh, yeah, I love it.
I mean, it's so funny. They're like, listen, this guy's not great right now. We could spend a few years growing with him or get rid of him and find immediate outrageous success.
How about we immediately move on?
Yeah. No. If he's not good now, we need somebody who's good now. And then they spent years finding nobody who's good now. But they got rid of this guy, this Sam Darnold. And then Sam went team to team over the course of a few years and got better and better and better, as a lot of times quarterbacks tend to do.
Oh, I thought you were going to say as a lot of times people named Sam do.
Well, some Sams are great from the jump. Okay. That happens too.
Son of?
Yeah, David Berkowitz, for example.
Okay.
Unbelievable. From the first shot, incredible. Line about that dog, just making up stories.
Smith.
Sam Smith, another one.
Right.
Another one.
Great from the jump.
Yeah, from the jump.
Others, it takes some time.
Yeah. But it's not uncommon that in your first season, as your second season, it takes a few seasons, and then all of a sudden, you've become this great quarterback. And that's why some teams decide to go, okay, we're going to grow with this player, and this player is going to help make us a great team later. Whereas the Jets, who are known for making awesome decisions all the time, we're getting rid of him 100%, and while he's out there growing, we're going to grab Aaron Rodgers, who's going to pop that Achilles first play of the game. I mean, it's just, and then you see this wonderful story of this guy who's been a bit of a journeyman going from team to team and showing up in a conference championship and potentially a Super Bowl as a quarterback. And New York fans are just like, okay, fine. We'll just keep being miserable. It feels like we're being miserable on purpose. But I love that. I love that the Broncos now have to figure out what to do with this guy who hasn't been on the field in 3 years?
What a horrible situation.
I mean, bro, they end up with this depending on what city you're in, Cinderella ending.
Incredible.
Of that Buffalo game.
Great game.
Right. When the referee missed the call.
Great game.
Right. When he called it, when he called that catch an interception. Yeah.
It's all his fault.
All that referee's fault. That goddamn referee's fault. I was in the parking lot throwing myself through a table for no reason, all excited about this game. And then that goddamn referee steals another one from me. I was crying right along, Josh Allen.
Oh, it's the people rushing to defend Josh Allen
For the crying? Or the throw?
For the throw, because they think it couldn't possibly. Well, that one was a great defensive play. The other turnover, especially the one before the half, was one of the most asinine things I've ever seen anyone do with a football.
He wasn't crying about that. He was crying about the other one.
But the insistence.
Yeah, it was funny watching that happen over the weekend when it was like a lot of fans and casuals were going like, that is not an interception. That is a catch. He went down to the ground. And you saw people, and it was really interesting, too, because I was like, a lot of people who I don't really see a lot of football takes from are giving me a football take now. I guess I can trust them on this. I go, okay. And then I looked at it, and I was like, well, I'm a guy who never gives football takes because I don't have any sort of basis of knowledge to give those takes on. Let me look at this play. And they were like, oh, you must have seen it when you watched the game. And I go, well, this play. Let me look at this play. So if you watch the play, let me watch it again. I'll show you exactly what happened. You watch the play, right? And this fella from the Bills, he catches the ball. He goes to the ground, still holding the ball. The fella from the Broncos had his hand on the ball as they went down, but he didn't have possession. The fella on the Bills still had possession as his feet hit the ground. Therefore, that referee clearly knows less about football than I do. And I'm calling that a pass. Bullshit.
Wow, that is close.
Because that led to the Broncos winning that game.
Has it for a moment.
They robbed it from us Bills. And that's why Josh Allen cried. Yeah, it's not helpful that they just land directly on their heads. That's not the best thing in the world. Don't worry, Troy. He had a helmet on. So the compression on the neck is just fine.
That looked rough.
Yeah. Especially when you get to an age where like you get off a roller coaster and you're in pain for 4 days. Can you imagine?
Bro, I got out of bed and it hurts.
yeah. You were propped up on your pillow in the wrong way, and you're like, this is gonna cost me a week. Yeah. A week. Yeah, landing on his head like that, and they just take it too. Like the dude on the Broncos lands on his head, almost like bounces off of his head, so his neck is like an accordion, and everybody's like, yeah, that's just a normal thing. We're not even talking about that. We're talking about whether this was a pass or an interception. But so what I found was all the casuals were going like, clear catch. What did you think when you saw that, Travis? Catch?
When I saw it?
Yeah.
It was an interception.
What? No! It was a catch.
It was real bad luck by the Bills, but it was an interception.
No, not bad luck. Injustice. Yeah, not bad luck.
Sometimes things happen.
No, because I saw, what was strange was everybody that did not, as you said, have any skin in the game.
Yeah.
That was able to watch without emotion.
Oh, it was the whole playoffs have been great for somebody that has no skin in the game.
Sometimes it's a gift when your team goes away.
It really is.
Yeah.
I was just able to, almost every game's been incredible.
When Baltimore's out and you can take a breath and go okay.
Just watch some good games.
You kind of intellectualize anyway, so you go, decent season. They wouldn't have gone any further than this round anyway. I'm okay with it. Now I can watch these great games and...
I have teams that I'm rooting for.
Sure.
But it's not going to kill me.
Now Seattle.
Now Seattle. Seattle all the way.
Today with new information presented, Seattle.
Yeah.
But you also, have to enjoy the level of emotion.
Oh, my God.
That people had going it was a catch. It was a catch.
Of course.
Laces out. That's what it is.
Oh, there's going to be murderers made.
100%. Buffalo is a dangerous, dangerous town. Especially because then, I don't know. Josh Allen. And I don't know that Josh Allen loved the memes of people showing him cry. And going this is Josh Allen after watching the movie Sinners.
Because he's got his hands in front of his eyes.
That's not cool because Haley...
Was it because he was scared watching Sinners? Because it was
to
a
an
vampire
extent.
movie?
Well, he wasn't. He was scared of the vampire, but not because the character was a vampire.
Oh.
It was because... the character that was played by Josh Allen's beautiful and lovely wife, Haley Steinfeld...
Yes.
...was a very... sexualized in a role opposite Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, he's a good-looking guy.
And an incredibly, incredibly good-looking guy.
And they had two of them in there.
he played 2 Michael B. Jordans, and they were both handsome. Like, handsome as all get up. And I saw this movie. This Haley Steinfeld really liked him. Really liked him. And she was talking about the stuff that she liked. But that's a movie. That's not real life. And so for you guys to take Josh Allen.
What are you guys?
Not me.
Okay.
You guys. You mean people. To take Josh Allen at his worst moment when he's crying because of a referee's bad call. And then bring up that movie Sinners as if it's real life. That's not, number one, it's not cool. Number two, that wasn't Ryan Coogler's goal. Okay?
He was like Nathan Fielder making those people watch their girlfriends.
Does this bother you? Ryan Coogler's just sitting there with Josh Allen. Does this bother you when she does that?
No, she's acting.
She's acting? It's just acting. Oh, yeah. Look at what she's doing there. Oh, yeah. No, it's just acting. It's just acting. So, yeah, people did point out that, like, Josh Allen crying at the end of the game was a little like if it had been any other quarterback, they would have blamed the quarterback.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they do.
Yeah, they always do. They should. I mean, that's the game.
He gets such a pass.
Well, he's a nice boy.
That it's infuriating.
He's a nice boy, and, and Buffalo needs him. And
he's a really, really, really good quarterback.
He's really good.
But he also turns the ball over a lot.
Well, sometimes that happens.
And other quarterbacks who might turn the ball over a lot will get called choke artists and regular season merchants.
Huh.
And Josh is just like, this poor guy.
Right. You're like,
what a bad string of luck.
Bad string of luck. He had the wrong referee there.
He turned it over 5 times. One of us in this room has had to defend a quarterback who turned the ball over a fraction of those times, one of which was clearly not his fault.
It's been my understanding that Dak Prescott is a choke artist. I'm a new viewer, okay? I'm taking in information as I go. I'm just trying to assess everything. And it's been the information that I've gotten is Dak Prescott is a choke artist.
If we tallied the amount of quarterback turnovers there have been in this playoff season.
It's a lot.
So many. C.J. Stroud, I think.
Did he have a few?
It was like 7 in 2 games or something like that.
It was insane.
It has been a wild playoff season.
I mean, the whole season has been.
That's true.
Like, remember when the Colts were going to win the Super Bowl?
I do. They're
now that's a team I feel bad for.
As I read from my favorite sports writer, they're the team to beat. I get football emails from Mike on Thursdays, and you should say. I mean, I'm reading last night, and I'm like, I got to figure out. This guy should be. I mean, it's like I get my own column. He should be a sports writer. This Mike. You guys don't get that. I get them. I get my own sports column, and it's better written than anything I've seen in any newspaper. It's incredible, and it's just for me. So. Good on you on that, Mike.
I give you Broadway coverage, too.
You do. Yeah, that's true. That's 100% true. But then I look, and apparently, after going past all the emotional Buffalo fans, all the people that they put on TV that have either played football or know a lot about football, this is going to shock you. They actually agree with you, Travis. They said interception.
Yeah.
They said not a bad referee call.
Of course it is.
They said no. This is actually good, maybe lucky play, maybe lucky positioning, whatever you want to call it, but no, clearly an interception.
Everyone apparently except for those represented by CAA.
Which is weird.
That is the theory being bandied about social media right now.
Really?
Is that, like, I guess all of, like, Dan Orlovsky and a bunch of the ESPN guys are all repped by the same people that rep Josh Allen.
Oh my God.
And they were all the exact same ones are the ones who were carrying water for him the day after the game.
So they think CAA is putting out an email going like, hey, if you're going to be out there, protect our clients?
Look, I don't swim in these waters.
I don't know.
It's above my level, but
I got to make sure I'm not saying anything bad about Buckwall clients. I'm going to check with Tony on that, although.
Yeah, don't talk about Mr. Toots.
Mr. Toots, yeah. Yeah, 100%. Although I don't think Tony remembers who the other Buckwall clients are because they keep calling in the mornings and he's working on his AI images. So, Shannon Sharpe.
Unc
which in the good kind of unk, actual unk. He thought interception.
Him and Chad Ochocinco, two of the more prolific pass catchers.
Ralia? You talking about Ralia Ochocinco?
It's echoing all the way down in Raleigh.
Yeah, this is like, you can say whatever you want about these guys, but if they have any field of expertise, this would be the field of expertise.
Catching a football.
That would be it. Like, everything that they have. Shannon Sharp being, a millionaire upon millionaire just because of his talking. All foundationally is linked to his ability to catch a football. If you can catch a football well in these United States of America, the career that you, and not well, in a great way, the career that you can make for yourself. And so, they must love it because they can talk about God knows what every single day. And finally, in a sort of mainstream way, they get to chime in on actually catching a football.
Although they do seem to enjoy talking about having sex with attractive women.
Well, they also, and this is what a lot of people don't realize, there is a correlation. A lot of people who are really, great at catching footballs end up also having a lot of experience having sex with women.
You talking about Stephon Diggs?
Yeah.
4 kids in 1 year?
Yeah. Well, you got to populate this world. They're saying,
I get it.
They're saying the younger generation, they're not going out as much. So you got to leave it to these football players. 4 kids in 1 year.
4.
Man, that poor woman. I'm assuming monogamous relationship.
Multiple women.
Oh, wow.
Cardi B cannot be happy.
No, I can't imagine. I can't imagine she's thrilled. And she seems like the type of woman that would let you know if she wasn't happy.
Yeah.
You got to love Cardi B. So here's Ankh explaining, much to the sadness of the Buffalo fans, what went on here.
Let me explain it to you. It's called the Calvin Johnson rule. Oh. If a receiver catches the football and he in turn goes to the ground, he must maintain possession of the football throughout the entirety of the act called catching the football. Let me explain it again. If a receiver catches the football and he goes to the ground, he must maintain possession of the football throughout the entirety of the catch.
I call it somewhat of a bang-bang play in a sense. And through the play, where possession is supposed to be maintained, McMillan took the ball away from you.
He got the ball.
He took the ball away from you. That was obviously the play of the game.
It's like 4 or 5 plays that actually determine the outcome
every time. Of the game. And some people, I'm reading the chat as we sit here talking. Some people still not listening. He hit the ground with the ball.
Let me ask you a question. He catches the football. He hits the ground and the ball pops out. Is that a catch? Why isn't the catch? He hit the ground with the ball. Mm-hmm. Go to the ground as the receiver. You must maintain possession of the football. He goes to the ground. He didn't maintain possession. You know why? Because McMillan took it from him. That's Coach Shannon.
No, I can't. I can't imagine that all these people could just not understand the rules of football. Why would they be so emotional if they didn't understand all the rules?
Well, the other thing making them very emotional was that the Bills couldn't challenge it because at that point in the game they don't allow coaches to throw the challenge flag. But because there's a turnover, there's an automatic review of the play by a bunch of guys in New York looking at very big TVs.
Mike and his friends.
Yeah.
That'd be a cool job.
When you say New York, do you mean the city or more northern?
A little bit to the west.
I see.
The 3rd floor apartment in Jersey City.
Yeah, it really is funny. But it doesn't, unfortunately, and they must be loving this, Ochocinco and Ankh, like being able to do this. But it doesn't, what about our feelings? What about the feelings?
That's the thing.
Of the Buffalo fans.
The Bills were Hard Knocks this year.
Yeah. I was talking about that yesterday, about how, Hard Knocks turns people, if you follow, there are people who will just watch Hard Knocks because it's such a good show. And, there are a lot of people that will turn into fans of that team for the season if they fell in love with the dynamics on Hard Knocks. But again, those are probably people that are not,
Josh Allen's America's sweetheart. This was supposed to be the year.
I saw him. Wasn't he at the Golden Globes? I saw him there.
Mahomes didn't make the playoffs. Lamar didn't make the playoffs.
No.
The field was a little,
Right, it's anybody's game almost.
Yeah, it was.
We can actually do it this time.
Yeah.
Then that goddamn referee making bullshit calls. Yeah. No, I think it'll be exciting. I like the way it's all. I like the way it's all panned out.
Yeah, it's fun. If it's a Seahawks Broncos Super Bowl, it's gonna irritate so many people.
That is true. That is true. That's kind of fun.
There's possibly a chance the Broncos win that game, Mike. Come on.
I saw in my column. I read in my column that
there is some precedent for it.
I read in my column that even though this quarterback that's jumping in for the Broncos hasn't, been in a game in like years, there are people who are saying that he's very, very skilled and that he could come back and that this has happened before. That he could go, oh, we didn't realize how good he was. He could just jump into a conference championship game and be the hero, not that we deserve, but the one that we need.
Yeah, I mean, the Patriots were not particularly impressive at home on offense against a very good defensive team.
No, and I know they had a very soft schedule. And
yeah, I mean, I'm just basing it on their performance against the Texans, with Stroud handing them the ball repeatedly and still struggling to score points. Denver is a very good defensive team, so if they can shorten the game and keep the ball, away and keep the Patriots offense off the field, a lot of 3 and outs, some stops, there's a non-zero chance that Denver finds a way to win.
Are you taking the Pats?
100%.
That's a lock.
Lock.
And the Seahawks?
Lock.
2 locks.
Locks.
Sammy Lock says, lock it in, lock it in, lock it in, lock it in. Sammy Locks is back again, so lock it in.
I hope you guys were listening yesterday because it recontextualizes all of this. I also love that I haven't had any locks all season.
Those have been sitting on ice for a little bit.
No locks all season. And I finally get on camp before conference championship. There's literally 3 games left in the entire season. And I finally brought my locks back and we're ready to go. That's the operation that we're running here. That's how you run an operation.
Those are locks?
I will tell you, this Sunday, you've got New England over Denver. New England wins. You've got Seattle over Los Angeles. Seattle wins. Those are your teams going to the Super Bowl. Lock it in.
Sammy Lock says, lock it in, lock it in, lock it in. Sammy Locks is back again, so lock it in.
We would not bust out the horns if I wasn't serious.
I got 5 more.
You mean business.
I also love that, they're so brass heavy and theatrical.
Yeah.
Like, they sound nothing like you'd hear on any sports
Well, that's
station.
you, man.
That is me.
You're theatrical.
That is. I'm theatrical. I'm emotional.
You're bombastic.
And this is a fun show.
It's a fun show. It's not a sports, it's a fun show.
Yeah.
But those are the locks. Those are the locks.
Sammy Locks says lock it in, lock it in, lock it in. Sammy Locks is back again, so lock it in.
I like that. That one came out of a speakeasy. That one was that was very Roaring 20s. I like that. I like that one a lot.
That was probation.
Yeah.
Prohibition.
I know what you meant. No, it was good. It was good.
Save the rest for Super Bowl.
Yes. I'm excited because I have another lock for Super Bowl, I'm sure.
Hopefully it's Seattle. For Susumu's sake.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, my brother-in-law is a huge Patriots fan, but I'll just explain to him.
Listen.
I'll show him the video of Susumu eating a peanut butter and jelly, and he'll get it.
Yeah.
He'll totally understand.
Playing with your action figure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that one. Susumu's greatest hits. What are you doing there, bud? Forgot about that. Did you see the story as well? That apparently this was there hasn't been a ton of overly reliable evidence that it's true, but it kind of seems like it's true. So, like, somebody on their LinkedIn page, I think they work for one of the software companies in Toronto. Like, they work within the kind of video game industry. I don't remember if it was Ubisoft or it was one of these companies in Toronto. And they go, hey, I've posted this whole thing on LinkedIn.
I think I know what you're going to say.
And they go, I have a family member who has this terminal illness. And all they want to do before they die is play GTA 6. Yeah. And so he's just like putting it out there. If anybody has any connections, and he did it on LinkedIn, which feels more reliable because he's trying to reach out to kind of, he wasn't just like blasting it on social because he works in some kind of software development. I think it was maybe Ubisoft Toronto. He goes, if anybody has any connections to Rockstar or the people that I need to get to, because these are people who would have those connections in the same professional circles, can you please see if there is anything that we could do? Ubisoft Toronto. Yeah. Nailed it. Again. That you could get my family member who's going to die of cancer or whatever this terminal illness is. I guess cancer. He's been struggling with it for years. The whole time the GTA 6 has not been out.
Yeah. He said cancer for 15 years.
Right. And he says he's about it. He's about Dunsky. And all he wants to do is play GTA 6.
And he kind of figured he'd be able to because it was supposed to be out by now.
Supposed to be out by now many times.
He probably could have beat the game.
Yeah. Yeah. If you went by the original date. There are a couple dates. It was supposed to be out a couple of times ago. And I don't think anybody is being overly... I don't think anybody's necessarily believing wholeheartedly that the current date is actually going to be the date either.
Those are just placeholders.
Right. So he says, like, is there any way to get, like, some kind of, early copy of this game or whatever is available of this game that he could play it before this family member dies? And then all of a sudden, and people go like, oh my God, and this thing goes kind of viral, at least in the sort of video game space. And people are going, yeah, this has to happen. This is amazing. And also anything that is centered around how long it's taken for GTA 6 to come out is going to go. And then all of a sudden, another post comes up. And it says something to the effect of, guys, I cannot really speak about what has happened as a result of this. However, we got really good news, and I'm so thankful for Rockstar Games. And
so first, before that, he updated to say that his post had gotten the attention of Take-Two's CEO.
Right. Okay,
which is important.
Super important, because that's where it's like
yeah,
top of the thing. And then that second post came in that says we got good news. Mm-hmm. And then the post got deleted.
Oh, did it?
Yes.
Oh.
The post got, which it's like, well, good. I'm sure all the screenshots that everybody took of the post are also deleted.
Why do we delete things?
I don't know. Like, it means anything. If anything, it's like, if you delete things, it's like almost its own declaration because the content doesn't go away. We already saved the content. We have it.
Yeah.
But it's almost like the next part of the story is now it's deleted content. So they deleted the content, and so and he hasn't talked about it since. And so everybody's put all this together, where it's like the evidence that we have is he puts this really nice post out, and he's in the same sort of, professional space as these Rockstar people are. The CEO of Take-Two acknowledges what's going on. He says he got good news, and then everything is deleted. And so right now, the prevailing idea is that whoever this is did indeed, they think, from what I read, that they obviously didn't give them like a home version. They didn't send him the disc to slip into the PS4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or
Please
whatever.
Send this back when you're done.
Right. But they may very well have organized a trip to the Rockstar offices where they allowed this person to play GTA 6 so that they had the experience and then had them sign NDAs. Right. Which is why the original post got deleted.
But why would you delete the original post if you sign an NDA?
You can't.
My thinking is he deletes the post because they figure out that this is all a lie.
You're a cynical person, but I do love that version of it too.
Is it crazy People fake cancer for less.
100%. For a lot less
Yeah.
than GTA 6. Most of us would fake cancer to play GTA 6.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, you think it could be a lie? Because everybody is going optimistic about this.
I'm just thinking about why you would delete the post, because what you're saying does make sense.
Maybe Rockstar asked them to delete the post and go like, okay, or maybe they
once it
didn't
becomes
want
such a major story. It's why?
No, you're right, but maybe they didn't want the conversation to continue. Maybe they didn't want, because there are people now that will read like, nobody checks dates on stories, so they'll read the first story and then start interacting with the post as if it's new because they don't know any of the follow-up.
Sure.
So maybe there's that. You know what I mean? Maybe it's just like, okay, well, this is done. We want it to go away. I mean, that happens. People delete tweets knowing that it's not actually going away, but maybe it's like, well, I don't want this to be a narrative that I'm pushing anymore.
Right.
So I'm going to delete the tweet.
In my heart, I hope you're right.
But in my heart, I go, it's very possible that you're right. All things are possible here. Although I kind of feel like, well, wouldn't Take-Two or Rockstar or whoever kind of push out, hey, just so everybody knows, this was a lie?
Yes.
Like, I don't think that they would let him keep it a secret.
Yes.
If it was a lie. Like, they would expose, especially since this guy, here's the thing. This guy did it from his LinkedIn. So it's not like he did it from an anonymous place. He did it from the same spot where he posted his resume.
Yeah.
And
That's a good point.
And so, like, if you're going to lie about a cancer cousin on your LinkedIn, that's a very risky scenario.
Maybe his cousin changed his mind and he decided he wanted to meet John Cena instead.
That's very possible.
Because John Cena grants all those wishes.
And a lot of people, that's their wish.
Yeah.
A lot of people. And he does be granting them wishes.
Oh, he do be.
He loves granting them wishes. That's highly possible. Or maybe he didn't talk to him. Maybe he was like, oh, I got you a chance to play GTA 6. And the dude was like, I told you that 3 years ago.
Yeah, I don't want to play that anymore.
I have so many more dreams since then.
I'm into Frogger now.
Yeah, I want to play Frogger, an original Frogger. I want to get the high record.
That
the high
was so
score.
long ago. I hate that game. I play Among Us.
Yeah, yeah. I'm way more into Minecraft now. Yeah, I mean, listen. Also, you get a guy with a terminal illness. You make him sign an NDA. How are you going to enforce the NDA? He's got a terminal illness.
That's a cynical way of looking
You know what
at
I'm saying?
it.
Like, well, I mean, I'd be like, yeah, sign whatever you want. I hope on his deathbed. Because I don't care if he's got 3 years to live. He's dying before this game comes out. I hope on his deathbed he tells the secrets.
Unless the NDA says, like, we can sue your family.
Well, yeah, like a mafia thing.
Yeah.
Like, we're not coming for you. We're coming for your family.
Yeah, which is totally possible.
It's very possible. It's very possible. You do find that a lot of companies will, when they really want something done, go for tactics that could be compared to La Cosa Nostra. That's
to someone that Ted Cruz would impersonate.
Yeah. I'm going to make you an offer.
Nice video game you have here.
Oh, I see you like a GTA. It's a nice video game. Nice bar.
I'm going to Laguna Beach.
Yeah, you're slowly drifting into a vampire, Ted. And maybe it's just the aesthetic that you look like a vampire. Yeah, I mean, I would like to believe,
because this has happened before. Like, I've read, like, so-and-so really wants to see this movie that's not coming out for like a year. And
they let him watch.
And they let him watch. I think Marvel did that with one of their movies.
Marvel definitely used one of those mafia NDAs. You might be dead, but let me tell you something. Your family will wish they were. You tell anybody what's happening in this Dr. Doom movie.
And at this point, they're just excited somebody wants to watch one of their movies.
I know. It's like, does this NDA say I can't tell people that it sucks?
No, please tell everybody that's whatever.
Yeah, just be like, it's awesome. I'm like, it's not really exposing a secret that stinks.
So I would like to believe
I think they did it.
They let this kid or guy, whatever.
He's got to be a man because, if he's wanted.
Kids get cancer.
Kids do get cancer, but even if you get cancer as a kid, if you got it when GTA 5 was out, you're an adult now.
No, that's true.
You've made it to adulthood.
Legally buy alcohol.
Yeah, there's no way. If you have any recollection of GTA 5 in any way, shape, or form, and you're alive today, You're a grown-ass man.
You shave.
You got pubes. Like you're a full-on dude now. You're dating. You went through everything. You probably got kids of your own.
Yeah. Yeah, at this point.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I would like to believe that they let him, an hour?
Yeah. They probably just let him
Or are they
mess
just
around.
like, hey, whenever you're done.
Oh, that would be great. He's like, I'm not leaving.
Oh, okay.
He's Leo, the Wolf of Wall Street. All right, are you done? He like stood up, ready to say he's done. I'm not fucking leaving. I'm not fucking leaving!
Rockstar employees walk in saying hello like Rob Reiner.
Yeah. Hello.
You almost done?
Are you almost done? I don't know. This fucking guy. He won't finish playing the game. Hello.
Hello.
So funny.
Yep.
Jonah Hill shows up. If you tell me that you got to play this GTA 6, I work for you.
So yeah, I hope this is a truth.
I think it's true. I believe it. I believe it because of the LinkedIn thing. LinkedIn is the one social media that people got too much to lose. People don't fuck around like that on LinkedIn. You got too much to lose.
Yeah, it's your real name.
It's your real name.
It's your life.
It's your life. It's your job history. And they'll call your employer.
I also saw that there was like an explosion at like Rockstar's like Scotland offices.
I bet
or
that's
something.
what they did. They said, fine, but we're going to blow up the room that you're in. But we'll let you play for a while.
No, that's not what
We'll let you play for a while, but then we're blowing the whole thing up.
I'm saying the minute
I
that
agree with
report came. No, that is not what I'm saying.
Oh.
The minute that report came out, everybody was like, oh, they blew up their own offices to delay the game again.
They were like, hey man, this game's not gonna be done this year.
What can we do?
I don't know.
We've
The
already
game-
delayed it 3 times.
Hey, I got some thermite paint. Yeah, let's use the thermite paint.
Yeah, there was a boiler explosion in their Edinburgh office.
Sure there was. Edinburgh.
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 Excuse me.
Edinburgh.
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 URGH. Edinburgh.
Edinburgh.
And everybody was like, oh, they're delaying the game again.
That's definitely what they're doing. They blew up their own office.
Oh, we lost the game.
They exploded their boiler. There's a whole cottage industry on how we can figure out delays for GTA 6.
Yeah.
That thing that got leaked 5-6 years ago, that has nothing to do with what this game is.
Oh, my God. That was a game.
They were going to make this game woke. Remember everybody was woke? Yeah. Now nobody's woke anymore. They can't make the game woke anymore.
Nope.
You know what's the crazy part? Everybody's reminiscing about 2016. That's what we were supposed to get GTA 6. You know? Now all this stuff. That's the thing. They should just get the new model or the original model, because whatever was the original model for GTA 6, now it's a period piece.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If they just did it now it's like a retro, like how like GTA Vice City Stories was in the 80s. If they just take whatever build they had when they first started working on GTA 6, they could put it up now and go like, oh, this is so fun. I remember that. That's from when I was a kid. It is nuts that you can play GTA 5 now and it's still good.
Oh, yeah.
That's how far ahead GTA 5 was. That you could play, you can turn on GTA 5 and it doesn't feel, I mean, it doesn't feel like a brand new game by any stretch, but it doesn't feel like you're playing like an ancient game. You're not
still
looking,
fun.
It's still super fun. Because here's what you do.
Go ahead. What do you do?
Okay, I'm glad you asked. You start the game, right?
Go ahead.
Punch someone in the face.
Mm-hmm.
You steal a car.
Mm-hmm.
You drive a car to the airport.
Mm-hmm.
The cops are furious.
Because you can't just go in there.
You're driving on the tarmac in the airport now.
You need a ticket.
You need a ticket.
Or a high-vis.
And you need it. If you're going to get on the tarmac, you need the high-vis. And you don't have a high-vis. So you're not allowed on that tarmac. So you're driving on the tarmac. The cops are after you. There's a private jet on the tarmac. You hijack the private jet. You take off. All the cops are shooting at you, going, hey, get back here. Your plane is taking off. You fly the plane as far as you possibly can. Then you point the nose of the plane down, and you jump off the plane. But you have to jump out, because I've done it in a way where sometimes if you point the nose down too much and you jump out of the plane, you get hit by the wing of the plane. You die. Game's over.
Physics.
But so you crash the plane, preferably into a highway.
Yeah, you don't want any casualties.
No, but you do want traffic.
Sure.
It's fun.
But you don't want to do a 9/11.
Not a 9/11. You can never. You never forget.
You never.
Never forget.
Even in GTA 6.
Even in GTA
5.
Or 5. When you kind of could do it, and you shouldn't be able to probably, but you kind of can, you don't do it. You do it on the highway. where you cause a massive traffic jam, and you jump out of the plane with your parachute.
Yes.
You parachute down, and then here's what you do. Once you're down on the ground.
Oh, you go on the ground.
You get to the ground.
I try to parachute onto a very tall building.
You can do that. And if it's tall enough, you can jump off the building and you get another parachute.
Yeah.
Or sometimes you realize it's not that tall and you do not get a parachute. And you're just, as you're going to the ground, you're like, fuck, I'm done.
I like being on a tall building with a sniper rifle.
That's fun too. However, what I like to do is jump off the plane via parachute, land on the ground.
5 stars.
5 stars? No. Now your stars are out because you've been flying long enough.
Lost the plane. Yeah.
Because then you're going to punch someone in the face.
Again.
Then you're going to take a car.
Again.
You're going to drive to the airport.
This seems like you're just going around.
You're going to get on the tarmac. You're going to get a plane. You're going to take the plane off. And then you're going to rinse and repeat over and over and over again until your wife tells you it's time to go to bed. And that's how you play GTA 5.
Until she wakes up on the couch. She's like, what are you doing?
And I'll tell you this. When I first discovered that, first of all, when I first discovered that this was the best way to play the game ever, I was...
You know there's a whole storyline.
No, I did not know that.
Okay.
I thought this was the storyline. When I first discovered that, this is how long it's been. When I first discovered that, I was living in a 1-bedroom apartment.
Isn't that nuts?
Crazy. I was living in a 1-bedroom apartment. No kids. Young. Had hair. The whole thing. And you know who I was playing with? Matt Biggins.
Wow.
Yes. Me and Matt Biggins were sitting there playing, and our wives were in the kitchen making pies.
This is when he was young enough to play video games.
Right. You should have seen this guy's hairline. It looks nothing like his hairline now.
Original knees?
He did. Yeah. Well, I think he had already had it was before the 3rd replacement. That's for sure. I think they might have been the knees God gave him, which he hasn't seen in a very long time because he thinks he's an athlete. He's not. He's an older guy.
2013, so that was 13 years.
Oh, 2013. But it was like, and we weren't doing it as a goof. We were doing it legitimately. When we realized you could steal a plane in that game, we were like 2 little boys. We ran into the kitchen to tell our wives, who had now taken on the roles of our mothers, going like, oh my God, we just found out you can steal a plane. You can steal a plane in the game. You can steal a plane. And our wives were like, oh, that's nice, boys. Oh, we're going to steal another one. You got to look. And then we ran back into the living room while the ladies did not come out.
It was like Step Brothers when they went in to ask about
the
beds.
It was exactly like Step Brothers. Can we keep playing? You're adults. You can do whatever you want.
So
we can make bunk beds?
Yes.
It was literally like, without doing a bit, without doing it ironically, doing it totally legit.
Guess what?
It was 100% Step Brothers. It was so funny. And we didn't realize until after that we had somehow gone back to being 12 years old.
That's great.
Yeah. But that's all to say. Here we are, 13 years later, and I'm still like, yeah, I haven't found a funner thing to do in any game.
No. This is peak.
This is peak gaming right now.
You better hope they let you steal those planes in the new one.
Oh, I'm hoping you can steal a passenger plane.
You're hoping to hijack
I want a passenger plane.
Aircraft.
Yeah. I want a full-on commercial airliner. I want to go full Nathan Fielder rehearsal season 2. I want a commercial jet.
How old's your son?
He's gonna be 9.
He can play.
So I think we're getting to the point where I can ease him in. Maybe with
he
the
plays
sound.
Fortnite, right?
He does play Fortnite.
I think you can turn off blood in GTA.
Can you turn off the cussing? There's a lot of cussing.
No, you can't turn off the cussing.
So maybe we play mute GTA 6.
Mute GTA 6?
We might play mute GTA 6.
Or just let him fly the plane once you get it.
Maybe.
But then that takes the fun away from you.
He can fly.
It wrong.
He can fly it, but I'm in charge of the landing. Let's go to Will in Orlando. What's up, Will?
Hey guys. So I have a little bit of tertiary inside knowledge on how this game's being built, and I can tell you that it's fully it's pretty much fully baked. A lot of the delays and stuff are related to the online version of the game. So it's being extra play tested. So it's very, very possible that the person in question here was able to play the full version of the story mode.
Yeah, and maybe literally like they called it part of their play testing, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So when you play test a video game, they'll get about 1,000 people, and they'll have those 1,000 people put in a couple of hundred hours at least of play testing. Now the reason why you still find bugs in games is because when GTA 6 gets released, you're going to have 10 million people playing it at once, and those 10 million people are going to put 100 hours. So it's impossible to match what happens when it goes out in the wild versus what happens when it's actually play tested in studio. So the way that they do this, because GTA 6 currently is only planned to be a console release, right? So it's not going to release for PC. So they have development consoles that they can send out that only have that game. They're air-gapped, so they can't, go online. They can't share anything. They can't capture anything. And they play literally with, at this level, they play literally with some kind of a supervisor watching every move. So it's very feasible that they just set somebody to this person's hospital or house or whatever with one of those development consoles and let them play the game for as long as it took for them to get through the story mode.
I hope
that's 50 hours. Or
probably right. Thank you, Will. That's good insight.
Yep.
I hope that that's the way. Thank you, buddy. I hope that that's the way it went down, and I would love to do that because people would say, "Oh yeah, you can't get any footage. You can't sneak any footage." Except Travis's daughter taught me how to sneak my phone out of a Yonder bag, so that's gonna be no problem for me. I don't care if that green fuzzy guy is there or not.
She texts all the time.
That's badass. I love that.
So funny.
By the way, Hot Dog had a great line in the group chat.
I doubt that.
You know that mascot that is Governor Hochul came out with? That she's like, this is whatever he is, Furry Frankie or whatever the guy's name is.
Frankie Focus.
Frankie Focus. Remember Frankie Focus, the big green furry guy with the glasses?
I don't, but
So we're just in the group chat, and Hot Dog just goes, NGL, that looks like Travis. And then we looked at Frankie Focus again, and I was like, oh my God, it really looks like Travis.
You know what's funny? He texted me a picture and goes, does this look familiar to you? And I literally was like, where is he going with this? And I didn't think Travis, but then he said it looks like Travis, and I was like, you know what?
First of all, that's a little pathetic because that means he got the laugh from me.
Yeah, I know.
And then he was trying to glom on and get some more laughs.
Or just to see if I thought that without him even saying it.
Yeah.
No, he's trying to get extra laughs.
I didn't know
he wanted extra laughs for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Frankie Focus is our New York mascot that the kids are all very, very excited about. So excited, in fact, that they've locked their phones up in Yonder bags. It really does. Even the mustache grows in the same way.
Yeah, but I have a full beard.
Body hair, so does he. Body hair is similar.
That's true. Yeah.
The glasses look exactly the same. You can kind of tell he's got creepy, beady eyes under those glasses.
What about my horns?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that really does. And his whole vibe, like the nose, somehow like...
Just a cool dude?
Frankie Focus?
Yeah.
Yeah, and his whole vibe of being like, no, I'm going to make locking your phones up cool. Yeah. That's a very Travis thing.
Look at the way the ladies are swooning over it.
They are swooning. They are swooning. And even the dudes are like, normally I hate it when somebody shows up and all the girls are into him, but Frankie's so cool, we'll hang with him too. You see Travis there, Troy?
You know what? I do.
Now you do, right?
I do, yeah. And in the still that we have here, Frankie Focus is staring at this woman's cleavage.
I think yeah.
She's not a woman. She's literally like 16.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Frankie needs to get a hold of himself.
Why did they include cleavage in a Frankie Focus?
That's a good question.
I don't think that the focus is supposed to be about this. Frankie needs to talk to you guys too. It's not supposed to be about the cleavage. I mean, women aren't gonna, women's bodies are women's bodies. You can't be like, hey, you can't be in this ad.
The child's body.
Sure, yeah, but you can't tell people they can't be in ads because.
Yeah, but it's like Euphoria, where they're all 20. They're all 20-something anyway.
You think this Frankie Focus video is like Euphoria? Euphoria makes people scared to ever have children. Euphoria is literally. Euphoria is the worst case scenario.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And all like people go like, this is what it's like now. They can't believe it.
Well, some people think locking up your phones is the worst case scenario.
Locking up your phones is bad. I mean, Sydney Sweeney hiding in a bathtub crying because she's about to get caught from hooking up with her best friend's boyfriend. I mean, that's dark. It's dark. Yeah, look at old Frankie Focus. Oh yeah, just bopping on his way down.
I play cards.
Let's go, fish. Why are they dancing? Oh, Frankie Focus laughing, playing piano. I love that's the one. New York City Public Schools. I guess those are all activities that are better than being on your phone, playing piano and playing cards.
Yeah. You're interacting with people.
I know, but they play cards in prison because they're not allowed to do anything else. Like, I don't know that I want my kid to come home as a card shark because New York City Public Schools took away his phone and now he's just like hustling people.
They're gambling in school now?
Yeah. Like, son, what happened to the watch I gave you? I lost it. I lost it in a game. And by the way, I need $200 right now.
Yeah, this ad featuring teen gambling and cleavage would justify a lot of conspiracy theories and opinions that people on the internet hold about.
I know,
powerful people.
Jesse Plemons being one of them. I saw Begonia. I know what's going on. Yeah, no, I did not get Euphoria vibes.
Oh, okay. All right.
I did not get Euphoria vibes from this.
We see things different ways.
But I did see the trailer for season 3 of Euphoria. And, everybody was wondering about what was going to happen here on this show because I didn't think I would like the show Euphoria. And then I started watching last season. I was like, holy shit, this is the greatest show ever.
You started with season 2?
I think I went back and watched season 1. I think I went back.
So.
I think I did.
That would
my
be
God.
a really weird thing to do.
I mean, it was just a good show.
But very on brand.
Yeah. I don't remember if I watched season 1 or not, if I'm telling you the truth.
It's so good.
I probably watched season 1. I would imagine I did.
Did you watch the 2 special episodes in between season 1 and 2?
Yes, I think I did. I believe I did. Because I really started enjoying the show, so I was like, I need to go back. This is like one of my programs that I watch now.
Mm-hmm.
And I finished the season and everything. I like this show a lot. And it really is like, it's not, luckily, I have the opinion that this is not just a typical look into modern youth in America. Like, this is a literal worst case scenario. I couldn't believe when they killed that little guy at the end of season 2.
I know.
I was real sad.
I know.
But then season 3 is taken forever to come out because the guy had to do that great show with The Weeknd.
Oh, that's right.
Horrible. That one I did not finish. But I don't think anybody did. But so they come out with this trailer for season 3, and I guess it's like 3 years removed from the last season, 5 years maybe. But they're all out of high school now, and so they're all living as adults. And I feel like it's very quickly becoming, how like at one point, and I'm not saying this is negative because I love Fast and the Furious, but at some point, I think it was after Tokyo Drift, Fast and the Furious that started as just like, hey, this is just a gang of street racers that do cool shit to their car. They were like, no, they're also like government operatives / superheroes. And you're like, okay. You're like, no, these was just a gang of people who put cool wheels on cars and then they race each other illegally. And now it's like also they're the ones we go to when we need to stop a nuclear attack from Charlize Theron. And I go, okay, I'm on the journey. But I kind of feel like Euphoria is starting to get into that space. Because they're like, I'm watching this trailer. And I'm like, first of all, like, of course, Sydney Sweeney's character is an OnlyFans model. You know what I mean? That makes it, and by the way, that does make me go like, that's a storyline I'd like to see play out. But like, one of them's an OnlyFans model. One of them's like a full-on drug dealer. One of them's, it's like, not only was it worst case scenario in high school, but now they're like super villain status bad guys. So I feel like it gets to the point where when they're just portraying like kids in high school, people can watch the show and like convince themselves, oh my God, this is terrible. This is what's going on in schools now. But now that they're adults and they're just doing criminal activities, you're just like, oh, I'm just watching a crime show now. I'm not, this is not like a typical show. Have you seen the trailer, Troy?
I have not. I'd like to.
Wait till you see Sydney Sweeney's part. That's really that's really been the standout. The Lady Boxer movie didn't do that well.
No, it didn't.
Unfortunately.
No, but her other movie just
the House
did extremely well.
Housemaid. Yeah, isn't that based on one of those sexy lady porn novels that all these women are reading? I think so.
It did very well.
Yes.
And it's supposed to be good.
I'll watch it.
Yeah, I guess.
I'll watch it.
Are there spoilers in this?
I mean, it's the trailer.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of brings you up to speed a little bit.
Ugh, whatever.
She's married to Jacob Elordi. Is that a spoiler?
Sydney Sweeney and her character?
Yeah.
They're married?
Yeah.
Oh.
How do you know they're not just living together?
Well, the guy said, I come home and my wife is spread eagle.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
You're
that kind
saying,
of.
3 years after high school?
Maybe I think it might take place 5.
No, I think it's 3.
I think the show is technically 3 years removed, but I think the characters are 5 years removed. I think that's what I read. I think. I'm not 100% sure. If you want to double check that, Travis.
I don't think so.
Feel free to double check.
No, I'm good.
Please double check.
Oh, okay.
God damn it. Okay, here's what it looks like.
A few years
5
after
years.
high
I nailed it again.
I don't know if life was exactly what I wished. But somehow, for the first time, I was beginning to have faith.
So, like, hit pause for a second. I'm already like, okay, we were watching this, like, show about this high school girl that just got, kind of mixed in with the wrong crowd. But now she's an adult and she's just like a full-on drug dealer. And I'm like,
That's cool.
I guess. I don't know. I don't know.
The consequences of all of her actions.
She was a poor decision maker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here you go.
Hello, Rue. You owe me money.
There's your part, Troy.
I'm of the belief that certain people are cursed. I work all day. My bride-to-be is spread eagles on the internet.
Bride-to-be.
Bride-to-be.
Making content.
Okay, so.
I don't.
There's the wedding.
Know why.
So I guess that is kind of a spoiler.
There's got to be something wrong with them.
Are you seeing anyone? No. You hear about Jules?
All right, you can hit pause on it. Now it gets very visual. Radio listeners will be like, I don't know what the hell is going on. But
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, what?
It's just a bunch of stuff.
Yes, I guess that's good, so.
That there's a bunch of but I think the real headline coming out of it was like, oh, there's a show where Sydney Sweeney is an OnlyFans model. I'm gonna watch that show. I think that was a lot of people's takeaway on the internet. They said, isn't that lady with the good genes? And I said, I don't think you're supposed to say that, is what I said. I think that's off limits. So yeah, I mean, it's coming back. Bad behavior.
Okay.
Beautiful people behaving badly.
I'll probably pass again.
Yeah?
No.
I didn't watch the first 2 seasons.
It's only 2 seasons.
I got other things to watch.
What you got going on?
I don't want to say. It's an old show that we're watching for the first time. I don't want anybody spoiling it for me.
Can you write it down?
Of course I'll write it down.
Okay. Because you are the type to watch NYPD Blue multiple times.
No, that's on my own.
I thought it was going to be NYPD Blue. Oh, okay. Are you enjoying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I never even bothered with it.
It's very, very good.
I didn't bother with it.
Yeah.
I was going to say something about the person who's the lead in it, but I realized that would defeat the purpose of you writing it down.
Yeah, I appreciate you not.
It'd be very easy to figure out.
That person is incredible.
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, my God, of course.
They're on another show, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine 2 shows that are just, like, considered best of the last 25 years.
Vince Gilligan's got 3.
Vince Gilligan doesn't even know what he's got on his wrist.
Oh, that was a great clip of Vince Gilligan with his watch. Vince Gilligan was walking the red carpet with his Rolex on, and some, like, watch content place. I saw it on Instagram. Some, like, place that makes watch content wanted to talk to him about his watch. And he was like, I don't know, AMC gave me this watch. So it really gave me the vibes of, like, he said, AMC gave me this watch, so I'm wearing it to celebrate tonight. But also I feel like it might be his only watch. Like,
I assume it is.
Or it's like his one nice watch.
He seems like the type of person who would only have like a watch.
Like he just seems like the type of person who likes his work. He likes his program. He likes his shows.
Yeah.
He likes his shows. He doesn't need he's not doing it for all like the luxury and everything. He just likes to build his stories. But like he finds out right there. It's in the most like regular person.
He's a regular guy.
Humble way. He finds out he's got a Rolex Daytona on that he could sell for over retail.
Also, you never hear anything bad about this guy.
No, and it doesn't feel like there's anything, like even in this one little interaction, it didn't feel like there was anything bad that you would say about this guy. Watch, he finds out he's just like a sweet guy who just finds out he's wearing an expensive watch, and he's really just wearing it because it's a Rolex that some guy gave him, you know?
About this watch on your wrist.
Oh, this is the second person who said something nice about my watch. This is a very nice watch. Hello to Charlie Collier.
It's a great
who used
watch.
to run AMC Network. AMC is the network that bought Breaking Bad, put us on the air.
is that who
And he
AMC
gave me
is?
this watch years ago, the height of Breaking Bad, and I'm wearing it tonight in his honor.
It's a very cool Rolex Daytona with a gray dial, red accent markers.
Wow. Oh, Rob Report. Right, of course.
This is
Wow.
my specialty.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that was the name of it. It's a Daytona.
It's only the most desirable watch out there, you know.
Oh my God! How much that watch? How much can I get for it on eBay?
A lot more than what he paid for it. I'll tell you that much.
Seriously? This is like the best interview
I
of the
love
time.
that you have no idea about this. That's amazing.
He's like out here like making these like multi-million-dollar deals for TV shows. And he's like, oh, you have money for this watch?
The fact that that at the beginning of the interview, he's like, you're the second person that's commented on my watch. Like, he can't believe
The
people
Daytona-
are noticing his watch.
The Daytona, it's not the Paul Newman watch, but the Daytona is the Paul Newman model. It's like the classic American watch. Everybody loves a Daytona.
Oh, you like my watch?
I did, yeah. Oh, it's got a name. and the best part is he said that he got the watch when they bought Breaking Bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was like 20 years ago.
When they bought Breaking Bad?
Yeah,
that's
the beginning of Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
He gave him a watch at the beginning of Breaking, and he's just so he just found out decades later that like people like his watch.
I love it.
That's the second person that said something nice. Well, gee golly. And I love it too because I love somebody like that who's like so sweet and like middle America and just like a normal guy. And you think to yourself like, oh, you know, bless his heart. And it's like, no. That's the guy who created Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, and Pluribus. And you're like, oh.
I was watching a clip yesterday of Billy Bob Thornton being interviewed, I think on Good Morning America or something.
Yeah.
And he's talking about his clothes. And he's like, yeah, I've had these boots since like the 70s. He's
Right.
like, they're torn up. He's like, but these are my boots.
But this is what I
This
like.
coat I'm wearing it because we went to London and I didn't have a coat. So somebody went and bought me a coat.
Right. He just wears clothes that he likes the clothes.
Like, you can tell that these people, they don't spend money.
No.
They're just happy making their content, their shows.
You know what
their
it is?
movies.
I'm assuming. I would not know.
Go ahead.
But I'm assuming, based on the evidence that you have presented me on these two examples, that when you're a genius, you don't really have to buy fancy things to impress people because you are aware that you're a genius.
No, but then there's also people that just don't have that headspace. They don't need fancy things.
I feel like if you're in this world, you're either a genius, so you're secure, or you need to impress people.
You could be both.
A genius who needs to impress people, or you could just be a genius who has, you know, gaudy taste.
Yeah.
Maybe that's me.
That is you.
A genius with gaudy taste.
You are gaudy.
Yeah. Because I feel like that would be the case. If somebody was giving me millions of dollars to create TV shows and I just kept making brilliant TV shows, I'd buy dumb shit.
Yeah. I'd be John Stamos.
Of course you'd be John Stamos. You should be John Stamos.
Yeah. I wish I could.
I'd buy Dumbo cars, but I'd also buy dumb shit to wear on like red carpets and stuff. Be like, look how expensive all this stuff is. Because what difference does it make, you know?
Like, you'd let people know you used your whole per diem.
I used all my per diem for this. I'm starving. Do you have any place I could lay down for this interview? If you could please comment on how complicated this shirt pattern is. All right, let's take a break, okay? We have a lot to do today. So much to do today. We have a guest coming in a little bit. We need to, before we move on with more episodes, today's the day to talk about the traders. Okay. We need to talk about the traders. It's the best show there is. Not the best show on television now. The best show that's ever been on television. It's the greatest thing. And Michael Rappaport has brought that show to heights previously I would have considered unfathomable. We'll talk about it all when we get back.
We will be right back with Sam Roberts Show. The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Robert Kelly.
I got in trouble on the air. I thought I was going to marry a Caribbean queen. Instead, I got a chubby girl from Everett, and her brother, he was pissed. He's like, I don't really take kind to that. You're calling her chubby on the radio. And I go, Richie, really quick, she was a cheerleader, right? Yeah, she was a cheerleader. I go, where was she on the pyramid? He just started laughing. He goes, she was the bottom. But listen, the thing is...
The Bonfire, weeknights at 5 p.m. Eastern on Faction Talk or anytime on the SiriusXM app. Shake the winter blues with seasonal mixes from some of your favorite channels in the SiriusXM app. The highway serves up songs for country winter nights.
In Texas, I can tell.
Set the mood with steamy R&B and the hot toddy mix from The Flow. Or hibernate to winter warmth of the 70s from The Bridge.
Now the 1st of December was covered with snow.
Just search winter in the SiriusXM app.
Are you romantically in love with your cell phone carrier? Heart emoji. I've never heard anyone say that they love paying over $1,000 a year for cell service. Chuck McDowell here to save you money and find true love with Red Pocket Mobile. Forget everything you think you know about cell carriers. Red Pocket Mobile has reinvented cell phone service with better coverage, better rates, and better service. With premium 5G plans starting at just $10 a month, you're guaranteed the best combination of service and pricing, period. Plus, Red Pocket gives you not one, but all 3 major 5G networks to choose from for the best coverage ever. And you get to keep your phone and number. Now that's something to fall in love with. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Switch now and get 1 locked-in low price, 3 5G networks, and live customer care in less than 2 minutes. Go to redpocket.com. That's redpocket.com, redpocket.com.
So, am I the only one who thinks watching TV is way too complicated?
Not at all. It's ridiculous. There are too many services, and don't get me started on the cost.
Good thing we found Philo, a better way to TV.
I know, right? For as low as $33 a month, we get the best live channels, MTV, BET, Food Network, plus all the hit movies and shows from AMC+.
And since they've added access to HBO Max Basic with ads plan and Discovery Plus to their core package, it's the best deal out there. Now we get to watch all the TV we love with just 1 subscription.
I love that there are no contracts or hidden fees. Just great TV for an affordable price.
And come on, how great is their DVR? We can save all our shows, rewatch them for up to a year, and skip the ads. It's a total game changer.
Signing up was so easy, too. You just went to philo.tv and locked in the best price.
Yep, a few taps for philo.tv, and we were on our way.
Well, Philo was the easiest decision we've ever made. Now the hard one is... deciding what to binge next.
If you owe the IRS or state, if you've received a levy or garnishment notice, the worst thing you can do is ignore it. The problem isn't going away, and the longer you put it off, the more penalties and interest keep piling up. So what should you do? Call a company that can help. The experts at Rush Tax Resolution know how to fight the IRS and win. Rush Tax is A+ rated with the BBB, and they've helped thousands of people put an end to their tax problems for good. And if you're a business owner and owe payroll taxes, did you know the IRS can shut you down and come after you personally? Rush Tax helps business owners stay in business. They've even been able to stop levies and garnishments the same day. Call 800-485-3021 now, and Rush Tax will tell you upfront and for free if they can help. And they only take cases they know they can help. 800-485-3021. 800-485-3021. 800-485-3021. Or rushtaxresolution.com.
The greatest stand-up comedians of all time are on SiriusXM's Comedy Greats.
Oh, boss!
Comedy legends.
I'm talking about fire!
and icons of today.
Give me my big piece of chicken!
Plus, Tom Papa's Come to Papa Live.
Welcome, this is Come to Papa.
An exclusive, one-of-a-kind, old-school variety show with sketches, stand-up, music, and special guests like Jerry Seinfeld.
Hi, Tommy.
Mel Brooks, Ray Romano, and more. SiriusXM's Comedy Greats, the very best stand-up, and Come to Papa Live, Channel 94, and on the SiriusXM app.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow, and my husband Ryan died when he was 35 years old, when my two sons were 4 months old and 4 years old. And although we never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance for either of us, the unexpected happened. And with the financial security that the life insurance policy set me up with, I was able to not only take care of the practical stuff, which is really important, like paying the bills, but most importantly, I was able to focus on my grief, my mental health, and my two kids. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. And there's no blood tests, no medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage just by answering a few simple medical questions online.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/quote. That's ETHOS.com/quote.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Bespoke Biologics invites you to make 2026 the year you take control of your health with advanced next-generation stem cell therapy. New this year, Bespoke now offers access to Muse stem cells, one of the fastest-growing areas of research in regenerative medicine. Muse cells are carefully made in a supervised laboratory and delivered through an IV in multi-million cell increments. Muse cells are carefully expanded in a controlled laboratory. These powerful cells are used to support cellular health, energy, skin quality, mental clarity, and a balanced immune system. Bespoke Biologics now has treatment programs in Cancun and just 20 miles south of San Diego. High-quality medical care with a premium patient experience. Schedule a consultation with a Bespoke physician who can review your history and explore your options. Call 888-326-STEM. That's 888-326-STEM. Bespoke Biologics. Not available in the U.S. These therapies are not FDA approved. Individual experiences vary.
Imagine you're on vacation with your sweetheart. You gaze into her eyes and you see a beautiful sunset. You're in love. What if you could feel that way every day, or at least be reminded of that in love sunset vacation feeling? You can with my brand new Sunset 24-karat gold dip rose. Picture it, a rose that perfectly captures the sunset hues, going from deep purple to vibrant pink to soft orange. It's nothing like you've ever seen before. In my opinion, this is one of the most special roses we've ever produced in the last 45 years. Hi, it's me, your pal, Steven Singer. Yeah, the I Hate Steven Singer guy. I'm here to make your Valentine's Day romantic, unforgettable, easy, and fantastic. Gift her the colors of the setting sun with my new Sunset 24-karat gold dip rose for just $89. Free shipping, personalized love note from you, guaranteed for life. Visit me at the other corner of 8th and Walnut in Philly, the village of Newtown, Bucks County, or at IHateStevenSinger.com.
We're back with Sam Roberts Show.
From the home of the Dodger Brooklyn squad.
Welcome back. Sam Roberts Show. I guess Texas is racing for the big winter storms that are going to hit us all. Yeah, you know how I know?
Yeah, I do.
Ted Cruz has been spotted on a plane to Laguna Beach. Ted Cruz flying to California. Flying to California right before Texas gets hit.
They said it was a previously scheduled work trip.
I'm sure. Of course. He's got a lot of work to do at Laguna Beach.
Previously scheduled meaning like, oh, I booked it yesterday.
Yeah. That's right. Everything's previously scheduled if it's booked. It was booked at some point. And it's not government work. It's more work for his podcast. You're going to see a couple flicks, taking a couple shows.
I'll book some guests.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Speaking of film, They just announced the Oscar nominations, I've heard. Oscar nominations were announced this morning. And I guess the big headline is that Sinners, which, by the way, Sinners was great. Loved that movie. Is now the most nominated motion picture ever for Oscars.
Beats out All About Eve, Titanic, and La La Land.
I will say that I like Sinners more than Titanic or La La Land.
What about All About Eve?
Yeah, I didn't watch
1950s.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one. But Sinners was better. Yeah.
16 nominations.
Titanic?
Huh?
You think it was better than Titanic?
Sinners, yeah.
I didn't see Sinners, but like,
were there vampires in Titanic?
No,
Okay.
but look at the
If you look at the
boat.
post-credit scene, there are.
Jack
Remember that
comes
one?
back.
Yeah, remember that one? No, the one guy in the band who was like, I've been playing this music since 1609. Yeah.
You're right.
No, here's the thing. Titanic is an iconic movie, and Titanic is a huge production feat.
Mm-hmm.
It is not an especially good movie.
As a story, it's fine.
It's not like...
Ouch.
Yeah.
Like, you know what would have made it better? If she chopped off his hand when they were trying to get his handcuffs off when they were about to drown.
Yeah, and like played a tape recorder saying there's only one way out. Then, ba 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 ba.
So you're telling me somebody that's never, chopped anything?
I know.
Is going to get it right on the first try? Yeah,
She got
give
it.
me a break.
She got it.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
That's less believable than vampires.
No, I believe the vampires.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They lulled us in to a world where vampires could exist in Sinners.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Titanic.
No, I was talking about Marty Supreme. But yeah, I mean, no, I like.
Right.
Listen,
They shouldn't have let those white people in that house.
I knew that. I knew that was a bad idea. I wouldn't have even let Haley Steinfeld in, to tell you the truth.
You're lying.
I would have let her in. She had a dirty mouth, that Haley Steinfeld. But in the movie, in the film, she said crazy stuff. But yeah, I mean, listen, I have my list of movies that are a 10 out of 10. And Titanic, I mean, isn't even remotely considered.
Yeah, okay.
No,
it's
I
just
wouldn't
not.
put Sinners at 10 out of 10.
No, Sinners is not a 10 out of 10 movie, but it's probably 9 out of 10. Maybe 8.5, 9, somewhere around there. It's really good. And I think it's because it starts, like, it tells such a wonderful story and then gets you into this place where you're not, especially if you go in at least somewhat blind, which I did. I was like, I guess it's some kind of vampire or something.
Yeah.
But you just realize, like, oh, something is up here. And then by the time they get to that, like, I mean, the second half of that movie,
It's a slow burn.
but then it becomes Dusk Till Dawn, and it's amazing. But I love the first half of the movie.
Yeah.
I thought it was a really great story. I loved the setting. I loved the acting. I thought, I love that Ryan Coogler just went and did the movie that he wanted to do and was able to make a deal where he's going to retain ownership after like 20 years or whatever, like, and kind of like put Hollywood on its head a little bit. I thought it was great. I'm happy for Sinners.
Best Picture, lead actor,
Yeah.
supporting actor.
Does Michael B. Jordan get 2 nominees?
No. He
So
only
which-
gets one.
So which twin got the
TBD. It's like when a player goes into the Hall of Fame and they have to choose their cap.
No, it's not exactly the same because you're nominated for best acting in one role. If you play 2 roles, like if Adam Sandler had gotten nominated for that movie with Al Pacino, where he plays
Hubie Halloween?
No. Hubie Halloween was great. Where he plays his sister. You know what I mean?
Jack and Jill?
Jack and Jill.
Jill.
If he got nominated for Jack and Jill, which I heard was close, you would have to tell me if he's getting nominated as Jack or if he's being nominated as Jill.
So if Robin Williams was nominated for Mrs. Doubtfire, it would have to be...
No, because Mrs. Doubtfire was the same guy. Michael B. Jordan was playing 2 different
I see
people.
what you're saying.
Mrs. Doubtfire, and unfortunately, maybe you've only seen the trailer. I'm going to spoil it. And some people don't like so if you haven't seen Mrs. Doubtfire, I'm going to spoil it. Danielle got really worried. I'm going to spoil something that wasn't made in 1993. Mrs. Doubtfire actually is Robin Williams' character in drag. Oh, that's why the title theme for the movie is Dude Looks Like a Lady. Because the dude did look like a lady.
That's why they play the song. It's a run by Fruiting.
It was a run by Fruiting. No, but if you play two different roles, that's two different gigs. Either get nominated for both or tell me which one you're nominating me for.
What about like The Parent Trap?
Oh, good question.
I'd say that's two different roles.
Yeah, 100%.
That is two. Yeah.
You're talking about the Lindsay Lohan version?
Of course.
Is there another one?
I don't think so.
The better one.
You like the
Haley Mills.
You like the Haley Mills one.
Yeah.
Well, you've always been a Good Morning Miss Bliss guy.
Yeah.
You love Haley Mills.
I do.
Yeah.
Parent Trap with Lindsay Lohan rules.
Parent Trap with Lindsay Lohan is extremely good. Yeah, she legit plays twins in that. 100%. Because on Full House, or no, if you had done Parent Trap with Mary, like in Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen movies, they play twins in those movies because they are, right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't just say, here's a nomination for Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. You'd have to tell me which twin is getting nominated. So if you play twins and you're one person, then you get both nominations. The same way if you had an actual twin that was doing it, you'd each get a nomination.
What about Mike Myers and Austin Powers?
Yes. 100,000%. If Austin Powers had been nominated, he could be up for 3 or 4.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, he could easily, and I think he should have. In Spy Who Shagged Me, it would have been, and for lead actor, Mike Myers has Austin Powers. Mike Myers is Dr. Evil. For
both lead.
I would say so. I'd say
Okay.
Dr. Evil was a lead.
Yeah.
For supporting actor, Mike Myers is Fat Bastard.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to eat you.
I don't remember, so I'm asking you seriously. Was
Okay.
Armie Hammer nominated for Social Network?
I think he might have been. And if so, he should have gotten 2, or tell me which of the Winklevi did a better job. Because look, I mean, if he shits the bed as one twin, that's fine. Because, I mean, he did so well in that role, people did not know that because people didn't know Armie Hammer when Social Network came out.
That was his first thing.
So, like, I remember when he came in to do the interview, we were like, is he bringing his brother? Yeah. No, 100%. If you play twins, if you play 2 different roles, you should get multiple nominations. Because everybody else, bless you, everybody else in that category, they're getting nominated. They only had to play one role.
Eddie Murphy and the Nutty Professor?
Oh, yeah. You get a ton of nominations for that. I mean,
that's the same guy.
No, but he also when they're at the family.
Yeah.
When they're with the family, Eddie's also
the table.
Hercules.
Oh, that's a good point.
But again, that would be lead actor,
supporting,
and then supporting actor. Oh no, supporting actress.
Okay,
would be Hercules.
Hercules.
That would be supporting actress. Yeah, 100%. Same way in Coming to America, like
right, of course.
Eddie Murphy and Arsenio both. Because I could see Arsenio getting nominated not only as whatever his friend's name was, but also as the Reverend.
That's right.
Right? So, who's passing around that collection plate? Like, yes, those are 100%. 100%. Those are 2 roles. Those are 2 nominations.
Michael J. Fox, Back to the Future 2, also plays his son.
That's right. When they're worried about if his son comes with an asshole or something.
Is he an asshole?
Yes. Now, if his son, if he somehow got nominated as the few
that would have to be a really impactful role.
Yeah, but if he did really great, then I would think, because technically when he's in the future, even though he's playing the older version of himself, it's still himself, so that's one character.
Oh. Yes.
But if it's his son.
But in the second one, he's playing
his son. That's a different human being.
Doesn't even know how to.
Different sperm and egg. That's what I would have to say. Is it a different sperm and egg?
That's the barometer?
Yeah, I'd be sitting there. The Academy would be so fed up with me. I'd be shouting about sperm and egg all the time.
What about the twins, though?
Oh, shit.
Which one? Oh. Like Twins the movie?
No. She called me on my sperm and egg theory.
Oh,
because the twins would have the same sperm and egg. Just split.
Yeah. That's how it works.
Okay, never mind the sperm and egg thing then. I wouldn't bring it up.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you're
I was going to say head, but like you could have a conjoined twin, so.
Yeah, with the conjoined twin. Okay, but if a conjoined set of twins acted, would they get 2 nominations or 1?
2.
1.
Whoa.
What?
That'd be like Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen are almost conjoined twins.
They're not. They're 2 separate people.
Sort of.
Now just pretend they were attached. They're still 2 separate people.
Yeah, they're
conjoined twins share genitals.
But they have
not necessarily, depending on where they're conjoined.
There's no conjoined twins with multiple genitals, are there?
If you have, you could
Troy, back me up on this.
I don't know.
Isn't it usually just like
Usually,
one
but
set?
but it's saying you have to be ready for all options. Could you? Is there a world where conjoined twins are joined at the torso?
Two separate heads, two separate gens.
But then they split at like the pelvis, and then so they would have 4 legs, which would be fucking crazy.
Go to the bathroom would be insane.
You have 2 anals.
You'd have 2 anals. If you got 2 gens, you'd have to have 2 anals. There's no way it would work.
No,
otherwise.
they have same gen.
Theoretically, but maybe not.
Well, yeah, remember
maybe
that?
not.
Remember the conjoined twins that got married?
That's
and
one conjoined twin.
Right.
That's one set. Big deal. That's anecdotal at best. So look at that. It is possible for conjoined twins, to have 4 legs and 2 anuses. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Mike.
Hey, don't thank me.
Thank Google AI.
Yeah, and they run around like spiders.
I ain't never seen
Okay, but
a
these
set of conjoined twins with 4 legs.
They're
It's very rare.
Yeah, it's
They
not
would
that
not be in the
typical.
movies.
That's why they go to circuses and they're like, "Look, would you like to see some conjoined twins?" And I go, "Yeah, it sounds very humanizing."
So we don't have to worry about them being in the movies because we would reject that notion
Okay,
outright.
No,
They could be in The Greatest Showman.
that's right.
That's true. They could be in The
They
Greatest
could
Showman.
be in The Greatest Showman, and if they and what if old Ryan what's his name did another American Horror Story circus?
Ryan Murphy?
Yeah.
Oh, what if you put them in Beauty?
Yeah, you can sexualize them.
Be like, this is what happens when you don't take this drug.
That's right.
See how we're saying them, though?
Them. So they have to get 2. So only one of them would get nominated. Or
Oh, I
only
was
one
saying
of them
them
would
because
win.
I don't consider them as people.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks. I'm sorry if you guys are listening, but if you are listening, you better have 2 subscriptions.
Yeah. We're not sharing
Don't be
accounts.
glomming off each other's accounts. 2 passwords. Yeah. Yeah, so I do think Michael B. Jordan, and also that would help them get the most nominations ever. Is that why they got the most nominations ever?
No.
Because Michael B. Jordan got to
No,
double
he
up?
didn't get 2.
He should have.
Delroy Lindo got for Best Supporting, though. I love that.
That's awesome.
He wasn't in the conversation at all.
No. Did Sean Penn and Benicio both?
Mm-hmm.
Few small beers? That's
Yes.
great.
They both got for supporting.
Okay, best picture. Ooh, I like that. Best picture. Bugonia. I love that Bugonia got a little something there.
Yep.
F1.
F1 was good.
I didn't see it.
It was fine.
Feels a little theater-y.
It varied, but
Yeah.
like I watched it at home and I was still like, oh, okay, this is a good movie.
It's probably smart to nominate like theater movies for best picture because hopefully it'll get people back to the theater. Frankenstein.
No.
I didn't watch that.
Not Best Picture.
Hamnet. I think that's a typo.
Nope.
Marty.
People like it.
I know people really do like it. Marty Supreme. Yes. That's great. Dream Big. One Battle After Another. That's great. Yes. Secret Agent. That kind of sucks for Austin Powers. Sentimental Value. That's not a movie.
People love that movie.
Sentimental Value?
Yeah.
Is that the dad movie?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
They always got to get a Skarsgård in there.
Yep.
And Sinners.
I think they're contractually obligated.
They have to be a Skarsgård. The dad was just like, it's my turn, guys. And Sinners. Okay, that's Best Pictures. Keep scrolling.
And Train Dreams.
Oh, Train Dreams. Isn't that the story of Bobby Bacala?
It should have been.
That's
Bro.
That's Train Dreams is the post Sopranos. It's Bobby Bacala in heaven.
I watched this Train Dreams on Netflix.
Did you see Train Dreams?
Do not waste your time.
Sucks.
No, it is. I don't mind a slow movie.
But this one's real slow. Troy, you'd probably like Train Dreams.
Yeah, you think
Troy,
so?
you looking to fall
like,
asleep?
Well, you like trains.
I love trains.
So that's what I'm thinking.
Steam locomotives?
Or are they saying you're training your dreams like How to Train Your Dragon?
No, train would be locomotive.
So it's just dreams about locomotives?
It's about like this like logger.
Is it like the Orient Express?
It's not.
The Chattanooga Choo-Choo?
Watching.
Ooh. I just watched Sinners again, I guess. Maybe Marty Supreme once it's out on home video. I hope this moves some 4K Blu-rays for Sinners.
Yeah.
Should. Okay, directing. Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sentimental Value, Sinners. I would think they'll either give it to PTA or Ryan Coogler.
I hope this is PTA's year.
Yeah.
He hasn't won for director, I don't think.
Really?
I don't think
he won that Golden Globe. This year. No, I know. Best Actor, Timmy and Marty Supreme. Leo. Oh, they always get Leo. Oh, these bad years. Leo, One Battle. Ethan Hawke, Blue Moon. Michael B. Jordan, Sinners. Michael B. Jordan again in Sinners.
No.
Oh. Wagner Moura, The Secret Agent. Is that the whole category? Yeah. I mean, Timmy's got to get it. He carried the whole movie.
You know, as much as I hate to say it, because I really love One Battle After Another,
It's
like
amazing.
that's my Best Picture without a without question.
No asterisks.
You're right about Timmy carrying that movie.
Yeah.
And DiCaprio, as great as he was and as fun as that movie is, he doesn't carry that movie.
And the role isn't like it's not like it's not a flaw. It's just the way the movie is. But yeah, I mean, he made that movie. Like if Timothée Chalamet does not have an incredible performance in Marty Supreme, that movie sucks.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And that's not to take anything away from Josh Safdie. I wouldn't mind if Josh Safdie got Best Director, to tell you the truth. I love that.
No, PTA's never won. He's been nominated.
That's crazy.
Nominated for There Will Be Blood, Phantom Thread.
He didn't win for There Will Be Blood?
Nope. Licorice Pizza he was nominated for, and now One Battle After Another.
They got it. I mean, that's dumb that he didn't win it for There Will Be Blood.
Who won in 2?
Actress, right, Jessie Buckley. Rose Byrne, that's pretty cool. Kate Hudson. Song Sung Blue, that's the
Neil Diamond
movie.
Yeah.
That's weird.
It's supposed to be actually really good. The Coen brothers won for No Country for Old Men. That was a tough year.
Yeah.
No Country for Old Men and There Will Be Blood.
That's fucked. Sentimental Value and Emma Stone and Begonia. I mean, I'd like to see Emma Stone win. She's won before.
Yeah.
I don't know. Actor in supporting role, Benicio, Jacob E. Lordy, Delroy Lindo. Like you said, that's a lot of fun.
I would love to see him win.
Delroy Lindo, just because like he's had such a career.
If Sean Penn and Benicio split the vote, then I would love to see Delroy win.
And then Skarsgård. Sentimental Value.
Not until I see the movie.
Honestly, as much as like I enjoy Benicio del Toro, Sean Penn should get it. He's so fucking good in that movie. Like it's rare. I don't think about these awards. I don't really even care that much, but
it's fun to look back on the movies.
It's fun to look back on the movies. And it's fun to see movies that you like get get a little hey, how you doing? Mm-hmm. But I never think about awards when I'm watching a movie. Mm-hmm. That scene in One Battle After Another where Sean Penn is coming out of the car wreck and his whole side of his face is fucked. And he's still doing the strut that he's doing all movie. And I've never had this experience before. I was like, he's got to get an Oscar. This is the best acting I've ever seen in my life. Like, he's unbelievable in this movie. Oh, and it's become a meme. Him going up to Leo in the grocery store.
It's a total meme.
It's so fucking crazy. Yeah, he's so good in it. He's so good. And Benicio's fun. Mm-hmm. And I'd be fine with it. And just for shits and giggles. But just acting and going like what is going on and taking a role and turning it into something. I'd love to see Sean Penn get it.
He should just win for his walk.
The walk is unbelievable. And then we do actress in a supporting role. We'll I think move on after this. Elle Fanning, I don't know. Somebody from Sentimental Value. Amy Madigan in Weapons.
I think that's their only big nomination.
Well,
I was kind of hoping they would get Best Picture. Just because they...
Weapons?
Yeah, just because they nominate 10 movies now.
Right. And it was really good, this Weapons movie. Do you think... I don't...
Give it to Amy.
You got to. Tiana Taylor's awesome. I love Tiana Taylor. I don't need her to get an Oscar for Best Supporting.
Why?
Because she wasn't even in that much of the movie.
No, I agree.
You know what I mean? She's great in what she's in.
I'm trying to play devil's advocate,
sure.
But she's in what, the first quarter?
Yeah, it's Act 1.
Yeah.
And honestly...
Act 1 of 4.
Yeah, it's more like the prelude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Act 1 really starts when they leave.
Mm-hmm. I completely agree with you.
More like the, what do they call that section at the beginning of the book?
Prologue.
Prologue.
Yeah.
It's more like the prologue than the true Act 1. Yeah. She's amazing.
Give it to Amy.
But you got to give it to Amy Madigan. I watched that movie again. I told you when I was flying to L.A., oh my God, I got to watch this thing again and again and again. This Weapons movie is unbelievable. And I loved, and I caught that moment. You don't, in Barbarian, the moment where it becomes a completely different movie is so jarring that you catch it the first time. As soon as you see Justin Long driving down the Pacific Coast Highway, you're like, what the fuck movie am I watching? What is even going on anymore?
What are all these colors?
Yeah, there's all these colors. The guy who I thought this movie was about, he's dead now. What is going on with this movie? You catch it, I at least, when I watch Weapons, probably the third time at this point, I felt the click a little more when it becomes a different movie. And I was like, this is so great.
When is it?
It's kind of
when do you feel it is?
It's I forget the exact moment. I'll watch it again and I'll tell you.
But it has to do with Gladys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll watch it again.
And also you see all the little like Easter eggs at the beginning that become the reveal that Gladys was there the whole time.
Right.
And watching it again, when you watch it again, because in this Weapons movie, they do the thing that they do in some movies, like they did in Pulp Fiction, where they tell the story by going character by character, and then you piece it together as you're going. You get so much more out of it.
Which I loved.
On another viewing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like when you watch it again, you go, oh my, because now you know the whole scope. And you see so much more significance in everything going on. You realize what a just colossal piece of shit that cop is. Like, what a piece of shit the teacher is. Like,
and he wrote a whole section for Gladys, too.
Well, we're getting a Gladys movie.
Well, we hope we're getting a Gladys movie.
We got to get a Gladys
movie.
But,
like, yeah, he had originally written, a chunk of that movie as from her perspective. And then they cut it.
I think it's good that they cut it, to tell you the truth.
Like, they didn't even film it. Like, it was...
Yeah, but it was like it was on paper.
So do I. I think it's better that way.
Yeah, I think it's good that they cut it, because then it's just, like, mysterious the whole time. It's just weird.
Like Gladys be Gladys.
Yeah. Yeah, you just got to let her live. Oh, she's such a menace. Mm-hmm. She's so sweet. Oh, no, they're fine. They're fine. I'm not kidding.
I would love for Amy Madigan to get her flowers.
I mean, it's just a gift for somebody like Amy Madigan to get a role like this and to be able to sink her teeth and be like, finally. I mean, she's great in Uncle Buck.
She's great in Field of Dreams.
Great in Field of Dreams. But to like finally get this spot where it's like, let me show you what I can do.
Yeah.
Look what I can do. And like.
No, I love it.
Here we are. Yeah. Okay. So now we know who's nominated for the Oscars.
Okay.
However, there's something that I find better than any movie. And by 2025, I mean, you just look at it. It was an all-timer as far as movies go. 2025 was a really good year for movies.
Great year.
We doubled up on the Safdies. We got Benny and Josh giving us movies. We got PTA. We got Ryan Coogler. We got What's-His-Face from Barbarian. He would hate that I said that to him, but I say it with peace and love because I think he's great.
Just call him What's-His-Face from The Whitest Kids You Know.
Love that dude.
Yeah.
And I do know his name. It's on the tip of my tongue, but it's not coming, so it is what it is. However, we got Skarsgårds in there, left and right.
Yeah. They like to act.
Rose Byrne's out here getting nominated finally. Rose Byrne's rules. However, with all this great cinema, Sean Baker's out here doing podcasts with filmmakers. We saw that earlier this week. With all this cinema going on, to me, there is no higher art in entertainment than what's going on Traitors right now. This Traitor show, honestly, I thought it couldn't get any better, and it's better. So, like, it is such an insane, weirdo show. I don't watch any of these reality shows, and so that's part of the fun, is that I generally, like, when the Traitors comes on, I might know 3 people that are on this show.
Too.
I don't know anything about it. I know who Dorinda is because I think I interviewed her once at Kevin Undergaro's house.
Who's Dorinda?
She's Dorinda. She's the housewife.
Okay.
She's like an older lady with blonde hair. Yeah,
The one that was eliminated like the first week last season.
No. Oh, last season, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But she's still on the show. But like, so what they do is, and this show has become a phenomenon.
Which I love.
And it's on Peacock, and it's like Peacock doesn't have that many phenomenons, but this is big for Peacock. This is it.
Yeah.
And so they basically, like, I think the show started in Europe, but they get this whole big group of celebrities. And I kind of like, except for the Bravo-verse, whenever anybody's like, oh yeah, we're pitching a reality show or we're going to do a reality show, I kind of give it the eye roll. I'm like, I think we're done.
But don't forget, it used to be half and half.
I know.
Season 1 was regular people.
If you go through the seasons, you've watched this show evolved into like this fine-tuned formula that is just now they've perfected it. So it's like the idea is they get these like celebrities, and it started with like real pseudo-celebrities and just reality show people. And as it goes on, the celebrities get a little bit better and a little bit better because the show is so popular now. But I mean, you're basically just sitting there week after week watching all these like insane human beings play a murder mystery game, but take it like it's as serious as cancer. Like, it's so insane to watch these people live in this full-time kayfabed world where they're sitting there going like, we have to find out who these goddamn traitors are. If we don't find out who these traitors, like they're crying, they're shouting, they're emotional, they're playing these missions with every bit of power that they possibly have. And then I'm like, I mean, what is it, $1 billion on the line? And Alan Cummings shows up. And Alan Cummings is just star power on star power, just like showing up as campy as anybody has been. Heavy with the Scottish accent. And he's like, if you win this game, there'll be an extra $20,000 in the prize pot. And I'm like, and all the celebrities are like, woo! I don't think these people are living in a world. I mean, look, 20 G's is 20 G's. I could use 20 G's. But I mean, most of these people, like Michael Rappaport's in movies and stuff, like these reality show people, you would think, they're not trying to jump into
I don't think a lot of them get paid that much.
Maybe not. That they're jumping into a pile of pig shit to look through to find costume jewelry for $20,000. It's kind of nuts.
Like, I assume the housewives have money because
Andy Cohen pays.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, because of all the spin-offs and everything. But I'm almost like, why don't you just go to a Comic-Con? Why are you doing Traitors? Why don't you just...
And Ron's doing all right.
Yeah, but I think that it...
And Donna does not need any money.
Donna Kelsey's on this show. The Kelsey mom.
She's fine.
Yeah.
And I mean with money, not the looks.
I don't know. She's looking all right. Yeah, the Kelsey's mom is on this thing. But I think it ultimately is just become, it's because it's become such like a massive show.
Yeah.
That you just do it because you'll be catapulted into the public conversation.
Oh, this is the show to do.
It's the show to do. I got to get with Tony.
You think Tony could get you on?
I mean, he's got NBC connections. I feel like I could be on the Traitors.
I mean, they're casting for the regular people.
I go on regular people Traitors as kind of he's like pseudo famous, like not pseudo famous enough to go on famous Traitors.
I think you're too famous to go on the regular version.
I'm just a radio guy.
Nah, bro, you're a lot more.
Can I get on famous Traitors?
Yeah.
I feel like there are people on there that I'm not like as famous as the most famous.
Nobody watches Love Island.
I don't know. Some people watch, but
but a lot of people watch wrestling.
People love wrestling.
I'll tell you what. You get in that room right now.
Yeah.
And you go through everybody's phone.
Yeah.
I bet there's only one person that's got The Rock's phone number in there.
I don't know anything about that.
And that's you.
I don't know anything about that. But the only thing, I'm watching this show and I'm like, I got to get on this Traitor show. And I feel like I would excel. As long as I wasn't voted off in the first two tables, once I got a chance to kind of sink my teeth into this game, I feel like I'd be great at this. Because I can live in this world of kayfabe, no problem. Like, if we're all going to pretend this weird reality exists, if this is what we're doing, this is what we're doing. Like, if you watch the show, Ron Funches, comedian, great comedian. Yeah. He's like, I mean, it kind of seems like he's depressed because he's the only one that's sitting there going, like, he literally says on the show, I didn't realize we have to be on all the time. Like, it feels like he has no idea what's going on. Like, why are you guys being so serious? And they're at the table, and Dorinda's like, well, Ron's a traitor because he hasn't told me about his family. And Ron's looking right at her, and this is the same thing you would do, Troy. Ron's looking at her going, yeah, I don't want to tell you about my family. I don't want to tell you about my family. I don't want to be friends with you. We're just doing a show here. I don't know what's going on. The only thing that freaks me out a little bit, and this is true, I'm watching the show, I go, I don't know how they figure out those meal options.
Oh.
But I'm a picky eater. I feel like I get
They got a lot of stuff there.
I hope so. I hope people get riders.
Except when they walk in, they always walk into breakfast and they're like, where's the salmon? I'm like, who the fuck?
I don't need salmon. I don't need lox. Like, I would need like a bacon, egg, and cheese and a Diet Coke.
Yeah.
But maybe we could get that deal done.
Where are the Egg McMuffins?
Oh, imagine if people would think I was a traitor. Why is Sam the only one who gets bacon, egg, and cheese and Diet Coke? He must be a traitor. He must have worked out the deal with Alan Cummings. And I'm like, guys, I worked out the deal with the studio. That's not how television works.
Yeah, that's the thing. You're not cut out for the food lifestyle.
I know, and you don't want to stand out like that. Because I would have to put it in my rider. I need a bacon, egg, and cheese and a Diet Coke.
You just eat plain bagels all day.
And they'd be like, I don't know. And that's what they do. And then you'd see them.
He's eating a lot of starch.
That's right. And you'd see them in their confessionals going like, man, Sam seems like a good guy, but he just, all day long, he's eating plain bagels. I think he might be a traitor. And they bring it up at the round table.
He drinks the same cold brew all day.
They bring it up at the round table. Sam, you've been walking around with that same cup of cold brew.
I think that's from yesterday.
It's a large, to be fair. But it's the nighttime. You had that in the morning, and all you eat is bagels. I think you're a traitor.
Therefore,
I think you are a traitor. So the way it works is like the way the game works is that they all go, they're all in the house together. And like 3 or 4 of them are secretly traitors. And so those 3 or 4 people get together at night under cloak and dagger. And they wear, they all live in a castle together.
Yeah, that's definitely where they sleep.
Yeah, 100%. And because you see them in the bedroom when they turn off the light.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It's not the Courtyard Marriott 30 minutes away.
No, because you see them turn off the lamp.
Yeah, no, I know. I've seen them. They're reading in bed.
That's right. And then you watch them come in for breakfast.
Yeah.
They're not staying at a very nice hotel.
They all come downstairs.
They come downstairs. You see them walk in the room. I mean, if they're there for breakfast time, they're definitely not at the Courtyard Marriott. We'd find out about that. No. And then the whole show would be brought into question. But so those traitors, every show, they vote somebody out of the house because they think that person is a traitor. And a lot of times they're wrong. And they go, oh! Because the traitors, after they vote somebody off, the traitors are allowed to go and they put their cloaks on when nobody's looking because everybody's asleep. Because it's definitely the legit middle of the night in the castle. Everybody's asleep in their rooms in the castle. So the traitors go upstairs and they meet up with Alan Cummings. And they all get together and they choose who to murder. And they murder somebody, and then that person gets voted off. And then the next day at breakfast, everybody finds out who got murdered. And then they feel guilty because the reason that person got murdered is because the faithfuls, if you're not a traitor, you're a faithful, because the faithfuls didn't vote off the right traitor. So now that traitor got to murder somebody. And then they are seriously sitting there using that language and seriously going I feel really guilty because that person got murdered. They're dead now. And there's no sort of they're not actually...
No, they're murdered.
They're not actually dead.
They're dead.
There's no murder. There's no actual death.
Alan throws the frame to the ground.
He does throw the frame...
Murdered.
...to the ground. That's true. But so Travis Kelce's mom was on. She didn't last too long.
No.
But
second week, right?
Yeah, because it was the most obvious thing ever.
Yeah.
She was this sweet older lady. And from within 10 minutes of the show, I was well, they made her a traitor. Because it's so against casting against what she would normally be that it's obvious, right? And I nailed that one. I would have done really well in the round table on that one. But Michael Rappaport became this star of this show. He's takes it, and I guess as he does everything, he takes it so goddamn seriously, to the point where sometimes. And this is not just Michael Rappaport on The Traitors. This is Michael Rappaport in general. Sometimes I think he's doing a character, but then there's no breaking the character. You think he's doing a character, and then you find out he punched Ari Shaffir in the face at a comedy club. And you're like, what? This is actually what Michael Rappaport is like? He's done all these movies and everything. He's actually he's a very highly strung, highly emotional human being.
He's a passionate guy.
Very passionate. And he's just running around. The first time you realized there was a problem. Was it one of the missions?
It was the second that he got there.
It was the first mission. They were looking for shields. And if you get a shield, you can't get murdered in Scottish. And they were looking for shields. And Yam Yam got one.
Jam Jam.
Jam Jam. What's spelled Yam Yam?
I know, he's Yam
Jam Jam. I don't know where he's from.
Survivor.
Okay, I haven't watched Survivor.
I only know that because they show it all.
They show it at the bottom.
Yeah. He won Survivor.
He won Survivor. Good for Jem Jem.
Yeah, one of the 50 seasons.
Right. Yeah. Okay. All right. But some people love him.
Let's get Mike White on this show.
I want to get Mike White on Traitors or this show.
Both.
Okay. I'm sure he would do well on Traitors. But he wins a shield, so they can't vote him off. But he just got one. He found one on the ground. He picked it up. Now it's his shield. And Michael Rappaport is yelling all over the house.
Nuts.
He's going nuts, saying, why didn't we have a discussion over who would get the shield? And everybody's stop yelling, Michael Rappaport. Stop.
The Yam guy got it.
Yam Yam got it.
Yeah, relax.
Yeah.
It's not yours.
And then they're doing this other mission where they're you have to find clues as to where things are hidden. And one of them says, it's hidden by the labyrinth. And Michael Rappaport starts yelling, and he repeats it multiple times. It's by the labyrinth. It's by the labyrinth. Who's been to the labyrinth? And I go, is he saying labyrinth? Labyrinth? And he says it like multiple times over a period of time. It's not like he read it once and got labyrinth wrong. He just goes labyrinth over and over and over again. And I'm like, this is great. And then, I mean, and I don't know how they're going to continue doing a show without this. Michael Rappaport, the way this guy eats is the most insane thing that you've ever seen in your life. And you maybe you've seen gifs of it, maybe you haven't.
Troy, have you seen how he eats?
I think so. There was like pictures going around recently. Yeah.
Michael Rappaport puts the whole plate up to his mouth and then puts the plate in his mouth and then shovels food from the plate into his mouth like it's a cup. I mean, and he's not doing this as a show. He doesn't even realize he's being filmed. He's just listening to somebody. You can see his positioning. His eyes are up. He's listening, but his lips, which is so gross because that's the part of the plate that people hold when they put it down. Like that's where you put your thumb and your finger. But he's got the plate in his mouth and he's shoveling the food directly into his mouth so that there's no gap, which I've never seen before. I've never fathomed before. I don't know if it's productivity. I don't know if maybe it was corn and that's just because it's so small. That's how he gets it all in. He doesn't want to waste a drop.
It's like what a child would do.
It's a child.
I've never even seen a child do that.
I mean, it's like what you do at the end of maybe like a cereal bowl or soup or something.
Drink the milk.
But it's a bowl, not a plate.
But it's a plate.
A full plate of food.
Yeah, it's a full plate. Yeah, you could go back, Mike. You can see it's the beginning of dinner. We just started.
What?
Look at look at there's Tara Lipinski, the figure skater.
She's not doing anything.
No. These figure skaters are just boring as all get up. But you can see, look at these plates. They're full of food. And then what's Mike going to do? Michael Rappaport. He's a monster.
Biting the plate.
He's biting the plate. It's all the way in his mouth. And he's just looking at the plate like this is how humans eat. And it's like that is not how humans eat. That looks like what the Hive would do on Pluribus. That's like mimicking humanity. Like that's the one thing when you're like, okay, I'm convinced this person is a human. And then you see him biting plates to eat food and you're like, oh my God, that's the clue. He's not a human being.
These other plates seem to have sort of a different spread of foods on them, different items.
But yeah.
His just has that unknown yellow whatever.
I think he's just eating peas and corn.
Scrambled eggs?
Oh.
I thought it was corn, but it could be scrambled eggs. This is not breakfast time. But, I mean, you could have eggs for dinner, I guess.
Scrambled eggs are an anytime food.
That's true. You ever put a little hot honey on those? Nashville hot honey on scrambled eggs?
I have some hot honey. I didn't get too deep into the trend.
You should try it. It's great. But yeah, I mean, you're right. And maybe that goes to, that's favorable for me because that means maybe you could pick your own meals on the train.
They got a lot of stuff there.
Yeah, that's true. They got fridges and stuff. But they don't get to leave the castle ever.
No, you're stuck in the castle.
You're stuck in the castle.
Yeah. So whatever they currently have in the kitchen of the castle.
In the kitchen of the castle, there's probably a castle chef. That's Alan Cummings' castle. He lives in the castle.
I think it's the guy with the really long beard.
No, he works for Alan Cummings. It's Alan Cummings. It's Alan's castle.
It's his castle.
He lives there.
Right.
He's got many rooms.
Yeah, and he's just
it's a castle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys can stay here if you want.
If you'd like, you can pour food into your face from this plate.
He did, by the way, I saw an interview with him.
It could be scrambled eggs now that you look at it. It looks like fairly large kernels if it's corn.
No, this is dinner time.
I mean, he's the type of guy that puts the plate in his mouth. He's the type of guy who eats eggs for dinner.
I don't think it was eggs.
I mean, look how otherwise large those kernels are. Because at first I thought it was corn. But it looks, I mean, unless he's just shoveling huge amounts of corn into his face right off the plate.
No, that looks like a pasta of some sort.
I was
oh my
thinking
gosh.
noodle, like ramen or something.
You're right. Now that I look at it really close up, it is 100%. Make sure Danielle has this photo for the video. This is going to be very important. That does look like a pasta, which again is even more childlike when you have not figured out how to eat pasta with a fork.
Do you think everybody else gets a regular meal, but he gets buttered noodles?
I think he might get buttered noodles. Michael Rappaport, and there's no shade on that because I would need a special meal too. But Michael Rappaport does strike me as I only eat buttered noodles because buttered noodles, by the way, the reason I eat it because it's so much better than any of your fucking grub.
Yeah, but your special meals are things that like people still want to eat. People love chicken fingers.
Oh, people would be looking at my plate going like, why didn't I ask for that?
Yeah, they'd be like, can we get more chicken fingers?
Yeah, they'd be eating all their like weirdo vegan options, their weirdo health plates, like
squash and eggplant.
Or what you know what they'd be eating because they think they're celebrities?
Go ahead.
Couscous.
Oh, they would eat the couscous.
They would eat their couscous. Oh, and then I just get a plate and the Chick-fil-A wrappers would still be on my food, and they'd be like looking at my food and then looking down at their couscous. Realizing that they fucked up, and they're like, "You're not worried about the political implications?" Nope. No, I'm not.
Actually, I'm not.
No, I'm not.
Don't give a shit.
I could give a fuck less. I got waffle fries today. Where's the ranch I asked for? Oh, there it is. Thank you.
But yeah, your stuff is normal that people want. Nobody over a certain age eats
buttered noodles.
No.
Buttered noodles are good.
No, they're fine and everything, but like, but for a dinner.
Well.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you might eat buttered noodles when you wake up to pee, like you do chocolate-covered pretzels.
So weird.
But it's like when you're chilling in Alan Cummings' castle.
He's personally invited you to.
That he's personally invited, and it's a nice castle, dude. I've seen the room, the round table room.
Yeah.
And I've seen the breakfast room, and I've seen the like meeting room that also has a secret room.
Mm-hmm.
They have good stuff there. You could get at least a little marinara on it or something. Also, buttered noodles, if you were to somehow wind up with it, it would certainly be a side, not an entree.
Yeah.
But he loves buttered noodles so much, he wants to, maybe he thinks he's in Wonka's factory. You can even eat the dishes.
But he said in an interview,
right?
That's how I eat.
He shouldn't.
He's like, I don't do that. Like, if we go out to a nice restaurant with my wife,
right.
Like, of course, I will eat like a normal person.
I want to take a bite of the plate.
He's like, but if I'm at home, there is a shovel technique that I use.
I kind of get it.
I mean, you understand the physics of it.
Well, sometimes
but you can't do that.
Sometimes with like popcorn.
Yeah.
Like I don't want just one kernel of popcorn. Like I want a
You want a handful.
So my wife says I look like Cookie Monster when I'm eating. There's just like crumbs everywhere.
Sure.
Because you want the bite to be full.
I do want a handful of popcorn, and it does get messy.
Yeah.
So you're saying if you could like somehow like put the popcorn container in your mouth.
Mm-hmm. Right. Like if you had like buttered noodles and you wanted to take a bite of just a wad of noodles.
Like you want the most noodles in your mouth at one time that anyone's ever had.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
That's the way to do it.
Here's the difference. You're talking about like popcorn, and I'll do that with like Cheetos. I'll just like,
yes.
you know.
Yeah. Make sure your mouth's full.
But that is not, those are not utensil foods.
Yeah.
That's a great
the
point.
fork can do that for you.
Yeah.
No, yeah,
but there's only so much you can put on a fork.
Okay, then you just got to take extra bites.
No,
the whole thing if you twist it up.
Both Travis and Danielle bring up good points, but Danielle's especially. You can get more than enough for a single bite on a fork.
Yeah, popcorn, I totally get that. You know, just stick your tongue in the thing and it will, you know what I
I'm
mean?
fine with you doing that. For popcorn, Cheetos.
Yep,
those egg noodles that are like the ribbon, or you know what I mean? Like
yeah, they're tough to get on that fork.
They're tough to put on a fork. So if you could shovel all those noodles in.
I think that shoveling noodles into your face technique.
Use chopsticks.
Yes, I was going to say chopsticks, you can pick up like the whole thing.
Right.
I mean, that's a lot. Were they available to him? We don't know.
I think Troy feels like he just stumbled upon a great idea.
I know he does.
Honestly,
and he doesn't like that we're like anti-shoveling food in your face, because I'm going to tell you right now, if I see you doing this, if I see you plate in mouth, not close to mouth, all the way in your mouth. First of all, even lifting your plate is a strange thing. You shouldn't lift the plate off the table. But if you lift the plate off the table to the extent that you put it inside your mouth, and then you start shoveling noodles in, I'm going to assume you don't know how to tie your shoes.
I understand that.
You know what I mean? I'm going to assume, like, okay, if we accept this, before we go on our next mission, I'm going to tie your shoes for him. I'm going to tell him about the bunny ears and the loop. If I had Kraft mac and cheese, like the little like
I get they're not elbow.
elbow.
Yeah, sure. Elbow the macaronis. Yeah.
And I it's like I want each bite to have maximum impact. And if it was a bowl, I'd probably eat it like
Then
that.
use
No,
like
just
a
use
ladle.
a spoon.
Yeah.
I mean,
Use a big spoon.
But
I mean, you can get plenty of mac and cheese even with a
how
with
much
a fork.
mac and cheese do you need?
sometimes it's nice to have so much in your
why?
mouth.
You can't even taste it.
Oh, yes, you taste it really
Well,
well.
I mean,
You take a big spoon.
I don't, but I could see why somebody would.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm telling you to do. Like, use a big spoon.
Yeah,
a ladle, as Danielle pointed
ladle.
out.
Yeah. Okay, a ladle's
More
hard to
than
get in your
enough.
mouth.
I mean,
Okay, then now you know that you've got enough mac and cheese.
that means you got too much mac and cheese. By the way, if you can't fit the ladle
plate
in your mouth, you can't fit the amount of food on a ladle in your mouth.
No, you could because
That's why they make them
stretching it.
Oh.
But
That's
you're
why
not
they
trying
make
to get the thing in. Like you're not trying to get the ladle in your mouth. You're not trying to get the plate in your mouth. You're
But
just
it's shoveling. It's shoveling.
You got to shovel. Yeah. No.
Troy's found a good idea.
Yeah, he's going to try this.
I
I think he's going to try it over
like
the
a
weekend.
box of mac and cheese.
Yeah.
I feel like I could get the whole box in my mouth.
In one bite? But I don't know why you would want to do that.
It's so not enjoyable.
Yeah.
Oh, it would be.
You'd feel like your gag reflex is kicking in, like you might throw up the whole time.
You think you could do that?
I think I probably could.
Yeah.
What?
This is Michael Rappaport defending on what? There it is. Okay. This is Michael Rappaport saying that this is a fine way to eat.
Of you eating, Michael. Is this really how we eat at home?
Lauren, I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to address two things. The drinking of the cup.
To two hands.
The reason why I was drinking the cup that way is because.
Look at that. How about the double grip on the hands?
That's Trump. He did.
That is Trump does that again. This is, and you know
that
who
was
else?
the first thing that he did, and everybody was like, "What are you doing?
What are you doing?" You know who does that? Babies. Babies with little hands. This is all things that you train kids not to do.
Yeah, it's probably bad parenting on his parents.
Like they were just like, okay, he figured it out.
Mr. and
We're
Mrs.
good.
Rappaport
I could see him being like,
Well, because he doesn't know how to control his emotions. Like usually when your kid has a tantrum, you're like explaining why this is a bad idea and why it's not going to be rewarded. So he still has tantrums. He holds the cup with two hands, and he shovels food into his mouth with the plate in his mouth. I'm not anti Michael Rappaport.
No, I love him.
But based on evidence presented to me, I think he might be a baby.
I could, yeah.
Is it at all, Troy? I know you look into stuff all the time.
Sure.
Is it at all possible that Michael Rappaport is actually a baby?
I think that's an excellent theory.
Okay, thank you. That's my working theory. He is a baby. Let's see if I got it right. I think I did.
Because it is a TV show. It is a TV show. And as you know, Lauren, when you're in a TV show, you're wearing wardrobe that a wardrobe department gives you and approves. Earlier that morning, I had spilled some of my water on my wardrobe. So,
okay, do you pause for a second?
By the way, that's before they even got to breakfast.
However, that goes back to my theory about the fact that Michael Rappaport's actually a baby. You know who spills a lot? Small, tiny babies. You should see. We can't get to every single day. There's a baby, and I know this because there's a baby who lives in my house.
They should have gotten him a sippy cup.
100%. If I give,
they could have gotten him like a Knicks one or a Yankees one.
100%. These kids love themed cups.
By these kids, you mean like your child, Michael Rappaport?
My baby, and this baby, Michael Rappaport. Because
so he was upstairs.
If I give my kid who is a year old, he's going to be 2 soon, but he's a baby. I would consider him still a baby. Some people might say toddler.
Straight up baby.
If you tell me Michael Rappaport is a toddler, maybe we'll meet in the middle there. But I say baby. If I give that baby a cup with no top on it, my wife, she's like, what are you doing? That liquid's going to end up all over the place. And it does. Because you know what babies also like? Water play. They like to splash.
That's probably what the producers were thinking.
That's right. And that's why he's looking.
What are you doing?
And that's why, and he's looking through like the water and stuff to get shields and stuff to protect him from elimination, probably because he loves water play. Because he's a baby.
Splashing around.
He loves to splash because Michael Rappaport he's this whole time he's been a secret baby. Which makes sense because he also doesn't know how to say words. He says labyrinth, you know.
Commiserate.
Oh, we'll get there.
I don't know if you got time.
I know. We'll get there in a minute. I'm going to try to speed through. The eating part's the heavy part. Don't worry. Let's go back.
Check my wardrobe, what there was no replacement of. I drank that cup that one time with 2 hands. I do not do that.
Yes, you do.
I will defend myself with that. As far as the shoveling technique, the now iconic shoveling technique. That is something that I do.
Okay.
Now,
I
when
love
I'm
that
in
he's
public,
honest.
I'm in a nice restaurant. I'm at the Four Seasons.
Right.
I'm at a French restaurant in Paris somewhere. I don't do the shoveling technique. I have a gorgeous, civilized wife.
Nice.
And I am, I am a professional. I do, get along and, make it, through my day in society. So I don't do the shoveling technique on the regular. But if I am at home and I am very hungry, and I'm eating something that's very good, or maybe some ice cream, the shoveling technique will come out. So I defend the drink, I don't defend the shoveling.
Troy, it's 100% your thing. He goes, it's very good, so I want to get as much in my mouth as possible.
I totally get that.
Which is 100%. You know who thinks that way? Babies. Because they go, this is pleasurable. I want it all right now. They don't a baby doesn't know that they can savor the flavor of something. They can have a little bite. They can really enjoy their meal. Babies don't know that.
Have a lot of small, really good bites.
That's right. And then also enjoy this wonderful meal amidst a great conversation with maybe a nice beverage, and all of your senses are just tingling, and you go to bed that night thinking what a wonderful evening you had. But babies will go like, oh my God, this is so good. I need to shovel as much in my face until I'm sick. That's what babies do.
Okay, I get it.
Or ice cream.
It's an or ice cream.
Something really good.
Like brain freeze.
Or ice cream. Yeah, how much ice cream do you want?
Which is 100%. When he said ice cream, were you like, oh, that's a pretty good idea?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I didn't think about ice cream.
Because imagine if your whole mouth was full of delicious ice cream.
Yeah, like every single place you move, it's just like deliciousness.
You would like that?
Yeah, okay. It makes sense to me. I mean, I wouldn't do it, but I'm not opposed to it.
Right.
He'll do it.
Right. Yeah, he will.
Like if we were hanging out and you're like, shovel it in, I'd be like, all right.
Yeah, how much ice cream can you fit in your mouth? You'd be like, oh, bowl? Okay. Let me see. That bowl's in your mouth.
Let's see what I can do.
That's right. And then you know who I bring in to compete with you? My baby son.
Yeah. Like, those pop chips? They're like the circular ones?
Yeah.
I mean, those are like, you take one bite and I try to fit the whole thing, all of it in my mouth.
You're right.
It's so delicious.
Sure. No, I get that. But like, for instance, I don't only just have a baby who lives in the house. I also have an 8-year-old who lives in the house. And if my 8-year-old were to do something like this, I go, what are you doing?
And what are you, a baby?
Yeah, you're not a baby anymore, bud. You cannot do that. You're 8 years old. This is totally unacceptable. Because you're 8.
Yeah, but what if it's something really good?
Well, that's what Bree would say, but Dad, it's so good. And I go, that's not, at 8 years old, you're too old to be thinking like that.
It is the most infantile way of defending something.
So unfortunately, I mean, I would go back and watch all the episodes because Traitors is so good. But unfortunately, Michael Rappaport's not on the show anymore. He got voted off because he pissed everybody off. But he's on this show with this man named Colton. And I didn't know anything about this Colton before. But Bachelor fans know Colton very well.
So well.
Right. And they are brilliant on this Traitors show because you don't even know when they're like Paul Thomas Anderson, the way he writes. Because you don't even know when they're telling you the story, right? Because they have this scene at breakfast, which is like the beginning of the episode. And one of the housewives goes like, oh, I knew you were on The Bachelor, but I didn't know. And they set up on the show, that guy was on The Bachelor. It was a heterosexual men, women, Bachelor thing. He won the thing or whatever. He ended up in the thing. He got a girl. And then after The Bachelor was over, he came out as gay. And they set it up at breakfast as if somebody in the cast didn't know. Which is brilliant, because what they were really doing was getting all of the audience who doesn't watch The Bachelor involved in what was going to be the explosion at the end of the show. And also, in the process, really fucking over Rappaport some more. Like, not good. So Rappaport, he starts getting really mad because he's convinced that Colton is a traitor. Now, the beauty of this is neither one of them are traitors. So they're just bickering for nothing. And Michael Rappaport is the only person I've ever seen to, first of all, in the same instance of using language improperly. Also, he doesn't get himself voted off the Traitors. He gets himself canceled in real time from the Traitors, which is just amazing to watch it all play out. And you can see that he knows
The second.
He knows to say, he's like, fuck, why did I just say that? But okay, so for this to make sense to you, if you ever watch the show, keep in mind, he's yelling at this guy, Colton, who was on The Bachelor as a straight man.
He was the Bachelor.
He was the Bachelor. He was the straight Bachelor. The hetero Bachelor is what they called him. Hetero Bachelor. And then he comes out as gay after The Bachelor. Now, he has said it wasn't like he was so deeply closeted that
Norm.
like Norm Macdonald. But he was so he has said he wasn't lying. That he didn't kind of come to that realization within himself until after The Bachelor was over.
How far after the end of The Bachelor?
Kind of a while, because then he went on Bachelor in Paradise.
Right.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't like okay.
But that's not like people have those journeys. That's not a crazy thing.
No, I was just curious if it was like, ooh, this is a little suspect, like TV wise, like.
And I mean, nobody.
No.
Right. And when he was on The Bachelor, it's not like anybody is going, that is a gay man. Like, it was like, he was just The Bachelor.
Just Billy Eichner.
Billy Eichner mentioned it. That was a weird clip. We don't have time for it. But okay, so you know that. And Colton has taken this role on the show at this point where he's trying to rally everybody up to vote people off. Like, he's the one who's going around saying, this guy, let's all vote for this guy, let's all vote for this guy. Michael Rappaport knows that Colton has told everybody we're voting Rappaport off tonight because they've been trying to vote Rappaport off the whole
He said
show.
it to his face in the kitchen. He's like, I'm voting.
We're voting for you. I'm voting for you, and I'm telling all of them to vote for you. So Rappaport is, and like for me, if somebody did this to me, I go like, okay, this is a fake show. Like, I don't care. But Rappaport is offended. I'm offended. I'm insulted. And I'm the smartest, dopest, best looking, faithful in this house. That's what he says all the time.
It's going to be such a bummer when he's not on.
Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. But so here was his plea. Here was his plea to the table where he got himself all twisted and turned up.
I'm pissed off and I am isolated because of him. Him. And nobody in this room would be better at holding a secret than you.
Oh.
There it is. There it is. You're a traitor.
Okay, see, Hippos, that's the moment. That's the moment. Because now Colton is kind of breaking character, going like, are you taking a shot at me for like, you know, because I came out after I was on The Bachelor? Like, that's kind of crossing the line. And then he goes, there it is. Like, you're a homophobe. And Michael Rappaport's like, yeah, I'm saying, because you're a traitor. Like, not that
so
other.
That's why you would do it.
That's because you're a traitor, not the other thing.
Dude, the second he said that, I was like, oh, you're done.
Yeah, when he sounded like, what are you doing, dude? But he goes, not. Nobody would be better than you. He goes, there it is. Yeah. But, yeah, just the traitor thing. I think you're, if we could real quick right now get back to just talking about being a traitor, I think that'd be really helpful for me. Unfortunately, they do not get right back to being a traitor.
It's fun for 29 years of my life.
Oh, no. It has nothing to do with it. I think you came into this game loving the idea of being a traitor.
You said because I held a secret for 29 years,
I didn't say you held a secret for 29 years.
You insinuated it.
You're a traitor.
Everybody in real time is like, oh, he's just a bad human being. Oh. And Michael Rappaport's like, we're all still playing traitors, right? Everybody is just, you guys are just playing traitors, right? Just everybody playing traitors. Nobody's canceling anybody. Nobody's offended. Everybody's just, I'm playing traitors and you guys are too, right? And Yam Yam's like, he's a bad guy. He's a terrible person.
Shiny ass beard.
Oh, he's got a lot of beard oil. I want to find out what kind of beard oil Yam Yam uses because he looks like $1 million.
You can't blame somebody being forced into a closet for the majority of their life.
I'm not talking about closets.
That's what we took it as, or I took it as anyway.
What did you mean by that? You should clarify.
His behavior is of a traitor. His behavior is secretive, it's conniving, it's chirping, it's commiserating, it's cowardly.
Very low blow.
I don't think it was.
It was.
Well, you're wrong.
It wasn't intended to be.
Well, it was. Michael, he took it that way.
Hit pause for a second. So you can go back a little bit so we can hear Rappaport's apology. Everybody's like, no, we all thought that was fucked up. And he's like, no, I was literally just talking about traitor stuff.
Yeah,
just
I meant
like
traitor.
All traitor stuff. No Bachelor stuff. Please don't set it up at the beginning of this episode so the audience is on board. Just traitor stuff. And by the way, he's been accusing this entire time, even before he got into this thing, which, by the way, he was not just talking about traitor stuff. He was 100% talking about The Bachelor.
Of course he was.
100%.
You'd be the best at doing that.
Yeah. Contextually, I'm talking about what you did on The Bachelor.
But if you're going to play the game, you bring the skills that you've developed throughout life.
But he said he wasn't.
Game.
He said he wasn't lying. He came to the self-realization later.
That feels dubious.
Well, it'd be funny if Mike Montone was the one guy at the table. Everybody's like, no. Mike's the guy. Mike's the old man on The Simpsons. I think he's a traitor.
29 years, and then just one day saw a penis and said, that's it.
I still think he's a traitor. I think, but the whole thing, even before he was doing this, he kept accusing Colton of commiserating, as if it was a bad thing. He kept saying commiserating.
You're a traitor because you commiserate.
You commiserate. Okay, go back to it.
Cowardly. Very low blow.
I don't think it was.
It was.
Well, you're wrong.
It wasn't intended to be.
Well, it was. Michael, he took it that way.
I apologize if he took it that way.
No, we get to take it out.
Take it however you want. This is a traitor. You're a traitor, a commiserating, colluding traitor. Commiserating. Colton.
Commiseration means to feel sorry for someone.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. I'm sorry, this drives me nuts.
Which, by the way, that dude, what's this dude's name? He's on Love Island.
I want to say Logan, but I don't think that's...
Is it Ryan? Randall? Something with an R, I think. But, like, that's what was driving me crazy the entire time as well. Rob, I was Rob in that moment. I'm not going to wear overalls with no shirt. I don't have the body to pull it off. But
yeah, maybe.
In that moment, I was Rob, going like, why does he keep saying commiserate? That's not what that means. Commiserated is to express or feel sympathy or pity, to sympathize with. She went over to commiserate with Rose on her unfortunate circumstances. Like, you wouldn't commiserate to, like, betray. You wouldn't do that through the act of commiseration. I was also being driven crazy.
What did he mean to say?
I think he meant to say, like, colluding. If you're colluding, then that means that you're, like, almost building up a conspiracy against somebody. You're drawing power that somebody doesn't know about to fuck someone over. But to commiserate, that would just be like, they commiserated after when they were like, hey, Colton, sorry about that thing. Yeah. So, unfortunately, it did lead to Michael Rappaport's demise on the show. Let's go to Gwen on Long Island. What's up, Gwen?
Hey there, guys.
Hey.
How are you all doing this morning? I want to just say, big fan of your show.
Thank you.
But I hate to burst your bubble. It's a historical landmark in Scotland. They are not allowed to sleep there.
They sleep in the castle.
Food has to be...
I watch them go to bed.
No, food has to be catered and brought in. If you watch the other season with Dolores, 2 seasons back, they were scrambling to eat food after one of their challenges. Because once catering comes in and out and clears it out, they've got to finish up and be shipped back to a hotel that's 40 minutes away.
I don't think so. Because I saw them go to bed.
Yeah, they go upstairs.
And also,
right.
if
So
they
that's
couldn't,
a set.
I don't think
it's
so.
a set in one of the rooms. And when they're being filmed going up the stairs, it's just for a scene. That's it. I'm so sorry, but
I don't think so.
it's not Alan Cummings' castle either. The Scottish Grand Council runs everything.
It's the same castle, multiple seasons. Every time Alan Cummings says he lives there, so.
It is.
And he does have a very castle
You know,
vibe.
Santa Claus is real too.
I think
But
he might be.
But they film there for you're allowed to have a wedding there. You're allowed to film there, but they can't.
Yeah, Alan lets it happen.
When you see those,
gotta pay Alan.
Alan lets it happen. He rents out his really nice castle. He's got a whole bunch of stuff going on. Anyways, Alan Cummings, he's an icon. Yeah.
And as much as I can't stand Michael Rappaport either, there is a reason why he's shoveling that food in his mouth, because once they clear the catering and they're out, that's it.
That's not true, because he's the only one who shovels. He's the only one who
But
shovels.
if you watch a couple of seasons back, Dolores was pissed, and so was that other housewife, because they were left on a barge in the middle of the lake, and they didn't get back in time for dinner, so they were eating scraps before the craft services was taken away.
I appreciate that, Gwen, and I do remember the episode. I did watch. They were fucking furious.
They were so mad.
They missed dinner. But you know what?
They should just go into the kitchen and cook something up.
That's what I would have done. Alan, can you cook something for me? Yeah,
Any eggs back there?
Number 1, I watched them go to bed. Number 2, I see when they go up to the room where they at the top of the castle where they figure out who they're going to murder.
Yeah.
So.
And they would not tell the truth on TV.
No.
No, it's TV.
Yeah.
They're not doing that.
You
I
can't
saw that.
spell reality TV without real.
That's right. That's right, and they keep it real. I saw that movie Quiz Show. They wouldn't make that mistake again.
No, they learned their lesson.
They learned their lesson once and for all. That guy in Queens taught them. Taught them right. Another Totoro, by the way. We got to take a break. We got to. Huh?
Do you want to?
We got a mystery guest coming in.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Nope. Mystery guest.
Okay.
Yep. Mystery guest coming in. We'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
We will be back in a jiffy. We will be back in a snap.
Got a touchdown, Rams! Find your game at SiriusXM.com/sports or search for the teams on the SiriusXM app. And after the games, get instant analysis on NFL Radio Channel 88.
Go. It's official, sports fans. First Things First is a hit.
First Things First is a good mix of analysis and total ridiculousness.
That is unbelievable.
I'm all ears.
Nick, Drew, and Wilds are the MVPs of sports shows.
I'm Mahomes, you're Kelsey, and you're Andy Reid.
I kind of want to be Mahomes, or at least Kelsey.
Yeah, I think I'm more Mahomes.
First Things First, weekdays at 3 Eastern on FS1.
So, am I the only one who thinks watching TV is way too complicated?
Not at all. It's ridiculous. There are too many services, and don't get me started on the cost.
Good thing we found Philo, a better way to TV.
I know, right? For as low as $33 a month, we get the best live channels, MTV, BET, Food Network, plus all the hit movies and shows from AMC+.
And since they've added access to HBO Max Basic with ads plan and Discovery Plus to their core package, it's the best deal out there. Now we get to watch all the TV we love with just one subscription.
I love that there are no contracts or hidden fees. Just great TV for an affordable price.
And come on, how great is their DVR? We can save all our shows, rewatch them for up to a year, and skip the ads. It's a total game changer.
Signing up was so easy, too. You just went to philo.tv and locked in the best price.
Yep, a few taps for philo.tv, and we were on our way.
Well, Philo was the easiest decision we've ever made. Now the hard one is deciding what to binge next.
Bespoke Biologics invites you to make 2026 the year you take control of your health with advanced next-generation stem cell therapy. New this year, Bespoke now offers access to Muse stem cells, one of the fastest-growing areas of research in regenerative medicine. Muse cells are carefully made in a supervised laboratory and delivered through an IV in multi-million cell increments. Muse cells are carefully expanded in a controlled laboratory. These powerful cells are used to support cellular health, energy, skin quality, mental clarity, and a balanced immune system. Bespoke Biologics now has treatment programs in Cancun and just 20 miles south of San Diego. High-quality medical care with a premium patient experience. Schedule a consultation with a Bespoke physician who can review your history and explore your options. Call 888-326-STEM. That's 888-326-STEM. Bespoke Biologics. Not available in the U.S. These therapies are not FDA approved. Individual experiences vary.
Hi, I'm Joe Perillo with JoePerillo.com. I'd like to tell you about Perillo Collision. The Perillo Collision staff are trained and insured to repair Bentleys, Rolls-Royce, Lamborghinis, or any other high-end luxury vehicles. We service accidents from all over the country. Maintain your luxury vehicle's warranty with our professional team. Visit JoePerillo.com. That's JoePerillo.com. That's JoePerillo, and click on Perillo Collision, or call us at 312-BMW 1111.
Oh boy.
Get to know the superstars. Big breakthroughs. And unforgettable sounds. Competing for music's highest honor, the 2026 Grammy Awards nominees have their own SiriusXM destination. The Grammy Channel. For limited time on Channel 79 and at home on your phone, computer, Alexa, TV, or other internet-connected devices.
Were you hit by the recent cell carrier outage? Then you need to listen to Chuck and Switch.
Chuck McDowell here to save you money and find true love with Red Pocket Mobile. Forget everything you think you know about cell carriers. Red Pocket has reinvented cell phone service with better coverage, better rates, and better service. Red Pocket Mobile gives you access to all 3 5G networks. You pick the one that works best where you live or work, or switch anytime for better coverage. Imagine never being stuck with one network again. With premium 5G plans starting at just $10 a month, you're guaranteed the best combination of service and pricing, period. Now that's something to fall in love with. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Switch now and get one locked-in low price, 3 5G networks, and live customer care in less than 2 minutes. Go to redpocket.com. That's redpocket.com, redpocket.com.
In shady times, let there be light and let there be drag. RuPaul's Drag Race is back with a glowing new sign up today at Philo.tv. You'll get $8 off your first month. There can only be one winner on the all-new season of RuPaul's Drag Race on MTV. So sign up at Philo.tv. That's PHILO.tv to find out who will take the crown.
If you owe back taxes, listen carefully to rule number 1. Never go up against the IRS alone. They're cracking down, freezing bank accounts, garnishing paychecks, canceling passports. Even your home or business could be at risk. But here's what they don't tell you. The IRS has powerful tax relief programs that could save you thousands if you qualify. That's why smart people call Optima Tax Relief, America's #1 tax resolution firm. Nobody knows these programs like the experts at Optima. Their team of tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $2 billion in tax debt for people just like you. The IRS is not stopping, so don't wait and don't take them on alone. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, call Optima today for a free consultation.
Call 800-370-8283. 800-370-8283. 800-370-8283.
Optima Tax Relief. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
We're back with Sam Roberts Show.
Welcome back. Sam Roberts Show. So much going on. What a day. What a day, what a day, what a day.
You've crushed it so far.
You think so?
Yes.
Thank you. I didn't realize that, but if you say so, then I'm going to believe you. You wouldn't just say it.
Never. I don't blow smoke up that butt.
Ew. Because it sounds like when he says it, it sounds like he means it like he does literal stuff with like my butt, right? Didn't it sound like that?
No.
It did.
It did, right? Wasn't it?
It's weird.
Because it's just like, hey, dude.
That, as if it's like you're close like that.
I know. He's like, I don't blow smoke up that butt, but you know what I do. And you're like, oh, God.
No,
it's so he doesn't know how disgusting he is sometimes.
He does.
And it's that, you're right, Daniel, it's that butt. Like that one.
Yeah, that one.
Like that specific
Not those
one.
over there.
Ooh,
That one.
yeah.
No.
We go way back.
Yeah.
Me and that butt.
I don't even know you like that,
I don't
dude.
blow smoke in that butt.
Ew.
What? All right.
It's disgusting.
It's uncomfortable.
I'm uncomfortable now. Isn't that weird?
You're doing so well.
That he goes from being like, oh, I'm going to make you feel better, to then I get so much worse.
Yeah.
I didn't mean it like that.
Well, I don't know how you meant it then. I don't know how everybody took it the exact same way in the room.
Okay, maybe it's me then.
Like everybody was like, what? Oh,
it's creepy.
Really creepy. Really creepy.
All right, I'll say it differently next time. Danielle seems real creeped out.
She caught it quick, too.
Yeah.
Not good. Not good.
Well, like, a week or two ago, when Oregon was playing, I think, Indiana, somebody tweeted, Oregon getting their butt spit in.
Oh.
and it went viral because somebody wrote, like, can't we just say regular things anymore?
Yeah, that's not... When did that become a phrase?
It's not a phrase.
No, that's not a phrase at all. Like, you know what it means, I guess.
Yeah, oh yeah, there's no question.
Pure and utter domination.
Getting their butts.
But there are other, you could just say, like, you know, that's why Aaron Rodgers doesn't like the sports commenters anymore, because they say stuff like that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, Kev on Stage said it. Kev on Stage is pretty prolific with the funny tweets.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, look, some people just have a talent for it, I guess.
Funny's funny.
Look, that's the way it should be.
Yeah.
That's the way we should describe utter domination. We have a guest coming in a few minutes. He's here. Mm-hmm. He's on his way.
Yep. Just checked in.
Yes. While we're waiting, Danielle, do we have any updates on your bucket list?
Oh my God.
You know?
Things that I've added, you mean?
Yeah.
Or like if I've done anything?
Well, I figured you hadn't done anything, even though most of it is very doable.
You don't think she's pet a squirrel yet?
Oh, I forgot. It was pet a squirrel.
Unfortunately.
It was just buy a ticket to watch Pauly D perform. That's a bucket list.
You can do that right now. Just download Ticketmaster.
Nah.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
It is available on the
food
app.
Food fight still hasn't happened.
Oh, yeah,
Pet
you
a
could just have a
squirrel-
food fight.
No.
Whole summer went by. No food fights,
No
huh?
food fight. Star in Something directed by Kenny Ortega. Still hasn't happened. Okay.
That's a little tougher than, like, you could just have a food fight.
No, you can.
We can have.
Oh, you mean it has to happen organically?
No, I'm saying even if I tried, no one would join me.
That's the fear. I
They
see.
would be like, what is she?
That would be really embarrassing.
It can't be a one-sided food fight.
No.
Just start throwing food at people.
Yeah, where you're just like,
what are you doing?
Yeah, why'd you throw that at me? Like what? Like it's
This is a food hall. What are you doing?
It's messy now.
Yeah, can we do some kind of like shock jock thing where we take Danielle to a cafeteria in the city, just supply her with a lot of food and have her shout "food fight," and start pelting people, and maybe we'll get a viral video out of it.
Because you would love it, Mike. I mean, it feels like it's like right out of one of your great films.
I love a food fight. We did one in middle school.
You did?
Of course.
Oh my God, Mike got to do a food fight, Danielle.
Well, I was in middle school in the 90s.
Oh, you missed it.
Yep.
You missed it.
Mike gets all the fun.
Did the principal come in like he had steam coming out of his ears? I've lost all control.
Well, the principal wasn't there because the 8th graders were on their class trip to D.C.
Oh, perfect time.
So the 7th graders had a food fight.
And was it an assistant principal that had to break it up?
There was some sort of
mashed
authority
potatoes
figure.
to the face.
Yeah, but one you didn't take terribly seriously.
No, and there was like the cool shop teacher was pulling kids out of the lineup so they wouldn't get in trouble.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great. Yeah.
Okay.
And also, like, when you get enough people involved, you start to feel the security of, well, they can't punish all of us.
Yeah. What are
You
they
know
going
what
to
I
do?
mean? You're going to suspend the whole grade?
Oh, really? All of our permanent records?
Yeah, that if the whole grade is in trouble, that feels like a problem with the administration.
Yeah,
not with
nobody's
us.
in trouble.
Right.
All right, so no food
No
fight.
food fight, no petting
food
squirrels, no
fight.
Pauly D.
No. Meet Zendaya, meet Miley. No. Ooh, be on Disney Channel. No, not yet. I added punch someone in the face in the summer. I still haven't yet. I want to receive a PR package.
That's on your bucket list to receive a PR package? Can I just give you one that I get?
Yeah, we could do that. That's no problem.
Get them like that?
Yeah.
Well, let's see if we can make anything happen
We'll see.
now. Ladies and gentlemen, please
Oh
welcome
my
to the
God.
studio, Kenny Ortega. Our guest, welcome, man. How are you?
I am so good.
Please, come in.
Sorry, this is
Kenny
crazy.
and Archie.
Archie, is that Archie Ortega?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
Archie
very good.
Ortega,
Oh my God, I need a...
16 weeks old.
Oh my gosh,
First
she's a
trip to New York City.
he's adorable. Oh, and he's got a little sweater on and everything.
Wow. What's going on?
That's incredible. Please sit down right there.
Sorry.
Welcome. I mean, Kenny Ortega. I mean, an absolute legend of all legends. A choreographer, director, all things. Just a amazing human being. On the celebrating the 20th anniversary of High School Musical. Is that right?
That's right. 20 years, man.
Can you believe that?
Yeah, it's hard to believe that much time has gone by because it's just stayed so fresh. It's alive. It's still out there. Kids are still finding it and supporting it. And so, the time has just flown by. It really has.
Do you know when you're looking at somebody like what they're a fan of what you've done? Because it's like, to me, fascinating to hear you talk about everything that you've done. because it spans so many generations, but you speak, from what I've heard you, as enthusiastically about everything. Like, it's not this thing of like, oh yeah, he's done The Descendants more recently, but get him talking about Michael Jackson and he'll talk about it feels like everything that you do, and it's been decades, you have that same kind of joy and enthusiasm for. Is that right?
Yeah, and I think it has a lot to do with not saying yes if you don't feel that there's a depth of purpose that lives at the center of what you're saying yes to.
Right.
And that way you're always enjoying where you are, and doing your best to make something of it. I mean, that for me, Gene Kelly calls it raison d'être, reason for being, he used to say to me when I would he'd say, what are you doing? And I'd tell him and he'd say, what's the raison d'être? And I realized that it was something that I had always sort of practiced, but didn't sort of know the French kind of term for it. And but all the way back, from the days when I was in the musical Hair to joining a rock and roll band called the Tubes in the 1970s, and then getting into music video and television and film, and that I didn't say yes quickly, and I wasn't afraid to ask someone, have you read my resume, making sure that they knew who they were inviting in. I wanted to make sure I could be myself and that it was good, I could have some fun.
Yeah. When did you start getting trusted with the ability to have fun? Meaning, like, we're handing this to you because you know what you're doing with it.
I would say throughout the decades with each of these projects that I just kind of even mentioned, I think that trust was earned and then given. The Walt Disney Company gave it to me through Jeffrey Katzenberg when he first brought me in to have a conversation with me, and he said, everybody thinks the musical is dead. He was the president of the Walt Disney Company, Feature Motion Pictures, and he said, I want to do a musical. You want to play with me? And I was like, yeah. and he said, if you'll do this one that I want to do first, you can pick the second one. I was like, a second one? So, he gave me a 2-picture deal, and he wanted to do Newsies, and I didn't have a problem with that. I mean, I read it, and it was like, the Children's Crusade. I think my favorite musical of all time at that time was Oliver, which I had done as a young person, and it just connected with that spirit.
Yeah.
And then when it was over, he said, look, I'm not pushing this on you, but Bette Midler's interested in this movie called Hocus Pocus, and I had just worked as Tony Basil's assistant choreographer on The Rose with Bette Midler. And so I'd already had this wonderful kind of connection with her. And before I even read the script of Hocus Pocus, I was like, yep, I'll do it. Just because of my confidence that anything that Bette does is, worth being a part of.
Do you go into like something, because you talk about like reason for being, and why you're doing things. Is the purpose to create things that will be sort of generationally remembered and live forever? Because I feel like you, more so than most people in or out of your field, have that. When you talk about your resume, it's like you just mentioned Hocus Pocus. To this day, it's an iconic piece. Every Halloween, this whole generation grew up with Hocus Pocus. It's their movie. They own it. I mean, even going back to like very early on in your motion picture career, when you choreographed the Ferris Bueller
Day Off
parade scene.
Yeah.
And like that's also the scene from that movie, right?
That was my first directing job in a film. John Hughes invited me not only to choreograph it, but he said, you want to be the director, the second unit director? And I said to John, when he invited me to meet him over at Paramount, I'm not in the Directors Guild. And he said, say yes, and I'll make that happen. And I said yes, and he picked up the phone and called the Directors Guild of America and said, I'm sending Kenny Ortega down there. He's a choreographer with a check. And I was in the Directors Guild of America and directing my first choreography in a film for John Hughes, Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Wow.
Your question is a great question. And, I don't say yes thinking that I'm going to create, memories for legendary. But I say yes because I believe that there's something in the work that is about more than entertaining. I always look for those rivers of themes that live beneath the music and beneath the dance and beneath the text that I think are going to have walk-away strength, where someone's going to sit down and watch something and that I do and then want to come back to it again. Because there's something else that they're gravitated toward, and they're trying to figure out what that is. I learned that during High School Musical 1, that kids were coming back to it over and over and over, and finally, they were saying to me, I just wanted to jump through the screen. I just wanted to be in that world, and so that's my goal, is to say yes when I believe that there's going to be a takeaway.
And what do you like? Do you look at a script or think about whether it's a dance number or a tour or whatever it is, and just start like envisioning what this experience is going to look like? Are you going based on feel, aesthetic?
I'm looking for the why.
The why.
I'm looking for the why. If I'm, when I was a choreographer only, when I would be handed a script and have a conversation with the director, I think the first thing that I would ask is, why are we doing a musical number here? Mm-hmm. You're the director. I want to be on your team. I want to be an extension of what you're doing here. What is the big why underneath here, so that the end result, owns that. And I think and that's what I share with others too, other creatives that I'm working with, is, this is why I want to do this piece, this number. This is why I'm looking for a certain location. The why.
Yeah. Danielle over here.
Hi, Danielle.
Hi.
You're on her bucket list. She had no idea you were coming in.
Hey.
Hi, it's so nice to meet you.
And you. Thank you so much, really.
Thank you. Thank you.
Danielle is a Disney Channel kid. She's a dancer. She's everything. And so we kept it from her that you were coming in.
Yeah. Sorry.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
And you should have seen her face when you walked in just moments ago.
Because we were talking about my weird bucket list today, and it has other really weird things on it, and yours it's to be in something that you choreograph or direct or something. I wanted that since I was a little kid.
Thank you.
But High School Musical, I speak on behalf of obviously my whole generation, but it just changed my life.
And your generation wasn't born when I started this, or if you were born.
We were born, but we were young.
But what were you, 2?
I was 4. I was 4.
4 years old.
Wow.
In 2006.
So, and did you find it then, or did you find it, years later?
I had it then. I was in elementary school. I had older sisters, so I grew up. I saw High School Musical 3, the third one in theaters. It was the reason why I do what I do now. It's the reason why all of us, we don't stick to the status quo.
Yeah.
Anytime there was a kid in high school that, did sports and theater, it was oh, you're Troy Bolton. This
is the trophy that, that I hope to win. It really is.
Yeah.
What you're sharing with me right now is everything that I work for still, everything that it's why I'm still doing what I'm doing, is that it has that impact, that my work can have that impact.
It does.
It is the trophy of trophies, to know that the audience that's watching is getting something from it that is motivating, inspiring, empowering, something, and that's, and you're who I go to work for. Honestly. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you.
Can you imagine somebody that's 10 years old watching something like High School Musical and then creating this vision of what high school will one day be like based on what you have done, and maybe they're disappointed when they get there, maybe they're not.
I've had kids say to me that now are not kids anymore, that have kids, the careers, major careers. I've had them say, I got into high school after seeing High School Musical, and it wasn't like High School Musical, and so I worked to make it
Yes,
like
I was going to say, that's what I did.
Really?
And that kids demanded. They went in there and they was no, it should be this way, when High School Musical came out, it was the #1 most produced musical across the nation. There was nothing that even came close to it. Everyone was doing High School Musical in middle school and in high school, and on ice, and in every way that you could possibly do it. They wanted life to be like that. There was some synergy, some chemistry, some energy that lived beneath all of the text and all of the musical numbers that kids could feel through the screen, and they wanted their life to have that.
Well, it's just so incredible being where you sit, because I would think choreographing Dirty Dancing is enough. That makes a career. You know what I mean? Like that, you don't have, if you did nothing else after choreographing Dirty Dancing, You're made. You're a legend. And the fact that like I was just saying moments ago, like for different generations, you have created those like sort of pop culture staples.
Thank you. I created those moments in collaboration.
Of course.
You know, and I've got to say that, you know, right? I mean, this is an opportunity for me at this sort of 20th milestone to be able to say thank you. And there's so many people out there, the casts, the creatives, the crews, Disney, the marketing people, that throughout my life, I've been really, really fortunate. Working with directors like John Hughes and Francis Ford Coppola, you know, and Don Misher, 2 Olympics and Super Bowls, and without them, without the trust that they put in me, and without the information that they shared with me, you know, I've got this project and your name's written all over it. Gary Marsh calling me up on the phone when I was in Las Vegas working with the Winds in Las Vegas, and calling me up and saying, I have a script, I haven't shared it with anyone. It's called The Descendants. It's about the children of the Disney, you know, heritage characters, you know, and I think that this is a script that you're going to fall in love with, and putting me in that trust to take on, you know, the children of Disney hierarchy, right? That I have to say thank you to all of these people that have put their faith in me and their trust in me, but also shared their visions with me, you know, and if you know, it's really about that. It's about team. It's about collaboration. You guys know that,
of course.
Look at how many of you are sitting in this room together, right?
Of course,
yeah.
But that's such a wonderful way to look at it, and I think that a way that I would wish more people did look at it that way. You know,
yeah,
I mean,
sure, we all do.
Right. Because I think, like, you know, when you talk about collaboration, right? When you talk about,
have you ever kind of put your hand up like this and said, "Hello, hello, I'm over here. I'm over here." Yeah,
yeah. But like the trust that people put in you, I think that's important to acknowledge.
Yeah,
and a lot of people don't.
Yeah.
But like The Descendants, for example, is something that my kids are now obsessed with. At the same time, to know that when I was, you know, growing up, that like Michael Jackson would put his trust in you. Somebody that, when you talk about visionaries, and somebody going like, no, I have this, I'm thinking on a different level of anybody else to put that.
When he called me for This Is It, you know, it had been 10 years since he'd been out. He sort of had gone through so much drama.
Yeah.
It had torn him apart emotionally. You know, clearly it messed with his ability to even rest and sleep and turn it off, and which was, you know, unfortunately a big part of why we lost him. When he called and said, "This is it, Kenny, this is it, this is it, this is it," and he kept saying that to me, "This is the time, this is time for us to go back again. Are you with me?" And I was like, yes. And there were many folks that, you know, I was working with at the time that were saying, why do you want to go back and do that? You don't need to do that anymore. You've already done that. You know, nobody cares. And I was like, what? And I was like, I had to remind them, every time I said yes to Michael, I came out the other side of the experience having been somewhere that I had never been before as a creative person. It was always the most inspirational place to be. This guy, you know, and he would say to me, every time we got together to do something over 25 years, as if he'd never said it before, he'd say, "Kenny, we can't let fear into the room. Fear only gets into the way of creativity." You know, can you imagine working with a person like that, where fear doesn't get to be a part of the conversation, where it's not allowed in the building, where creativity has no walls? You know,
it's the best. But that's why you look at the stuff that you guys did together, and I was from a different planet.
Yeah, but that was him. You know, and then again, putting his trust in me and giving me that shot.
Was he collaborative in that way, where you were both coming to the table, or were you just kind of following?
Oh, we used to have creative jousting. He would say, "This is my favorite time of the day." You know, we get our swords out and joust.
That's awesome.
You know, and I'd say, "No, Michael, no, we don't. You don't need to do another production number here. Let there just be black drapes and a simple light on you. You've already clobbered the audience. Let them catch their breath, and we'll come back at it." "Well, Kenny, I thought about it last night, and you were right." And I would say, "What? I was right." You know, and then he'd give me his idea, not mine. and we would battle, but it was always fun, and it was always enjoyable. And I don't think we never had an argument.
Well, that's that great thing about creative trust, when you can battle and argue, but that's the wrong word, over what the idea is, but you guys trust each other enough to know that like you're both fighting for the same thing.
That's right. The end result.
Yes.
He used to say to me, when it's all done and everybody leaves the arena or the stadium or a place we had to build because there wasn't anything that existed large enough to to put all the people in. Like in Tunisia where we had to take an airport landing strip because 1 million people wanted to come see him. He would say to me, if they aren't still thinking about us when the sun comes up tomorrow, we didn't do our job.
I mean, I think one of the most remarkable things, and to an extent sad things, about This Is It, is I think it gave the audience the opportunity to see like, oh my God, he still had it.
Oh, yeah.
It was there. Like
we weren't intending to make that movie. That movie was not intended to be made. Mm-hmm. We were filming some things behind the scenes for a later movie that we were going to do when we filmed the entire concert in London. Somewhere in the midst of those 50 sold-out shows at the O2, we were going to film the tour, and then we had the kids backstage talking about their love of Michael and the band members. And so we had to piece puzzle parts together to tell that story. And I was very, very concerned as the director of the documentary that people would misunderstand it and think that we were exploiting Michael. And I was so grateful that people realized that it was an opportunity to explore that other side of Michael that we hadn't seen before, that really showed the genius.
That's right.
That he was.
Yeah. Kenny, I mean, I could talk to you for hours and hours and hours about everything that you've done. I feel like we've barely scratched the surface. Danielle, do you feel like we've gotten close enough to a bucket list item here?
Oh, yeah, this is amazing.
What's your favorite? Talk to me. Do you have a high school musical? It's 20th
well, and
anniversary.
also, I mean, I was going to say, too, Descendants. I'm a Disney Channel kid, so I love Descendants. I know I've learned your choreography, and you did Miley's Best Both Worlds tour.
Yes, Jonas Brothers, too.
Yes, I know. But
I've got to mention Chucky Claypool and Bonnie Story, my collaborators on High School Musical, and then all my choreographers that I worked with, Paul Becker, Tony Testa, Jamal Sims on the Descendants movies. I've had such great collaborators on, doing the choreography on all of those films, and Chucky on Cheetah Girls, and oh my goodness,
so good. But the third movie for sure, I think is just like the best production I've ever seen in my life. High School Musical. High School Musical. Yeah. And I want it all.
Oh, please.
Come on.
Yeah, right?
That
was my moment. That was my moment where I was like, okay, I finally got to accomplish what I've been trying to accomplish throughout all of this. That we had the time, the money, the talent, the song, and this is representative of what I really wanted to bring to the franchise. So thank you, because that was a special moment for me.
I cry every time I hear it, watch it. It's just
aren't they amazing?
It's insane.
And the work of Mark Hoffling, the production design of that piece.
Yeah. For one number.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Mark Hoffling did everything with me. He did all the High School Musicals, Cheetah Girls, all of the Descendants, and many other things as well. Julie and the Phantoms, and so many other things. A brilliant production designer and partner.
Kenny, congrats, man. Congrats on the 20th anniversary of High School Musical. Congrats on what has so far been an incredible career that I'm sure still has quite a lot left in the tank.
I've so enjoyed this conversation at the Sam Roberts Show. Thank you so much, all of you.
Thank you, man. And Danielle, congrats. We'll see you guys later.
There's more Sam Roberts Show after this.